Good morning, Shift 64 heads. I just woke up at an ungodly time of the night, couldn't go back to sleep, so I said, hey, what the fuck, let's do a VOD review. So this is Team 2 Scrim footage featuring Carnifex on main tank. They played against a 3K average team, and in the background right now, looking at you, Truth, you'll hear Eminem's new album, because it's fire, featured in the featured fire tracks. But other than that, yeah, I just wanted to spend some time. I got an hour, 25-minute VOD, a big jug of water, and a huge amount of time before I have to do anything productive with my life. So here we go. So like the first 4 minutes of this is actually pause and a scrims. And I'm gonna actually jump back a little bit just before the first engage.
Dude, listen to the calls. Come
I was too famous. Okay, I need to focus
Okay,
up.
wow, you guys shouting. Okay, here we go. So actually, that wasn't the right spot. Okay, so right now we're looking at the comps. And, typical dive here on this map. They're here first, and you can tell, obviously, because they're here and they beat you. So the only thing that kind of sucks in this scenario are these. Like, the value of these heroes in this situation is really, really low, because they're not going to get insane value here. I mean, they might get like a little, like a dink on one of these heads. I'm not hating that. I really like this engagement because it was like you gave a little bit and you pushed a little bit. So right away they all jump in. They use a lot of their movement cooldowns to get there. They don't instantly get a pick. They're all kind of low except for Karn. The only person that's really low on our team is Carney for yell charge, slurp slurp. They back up. Dread pushes out into their team, and really at the moment there isn't any like really high pick potential. So pushing out to here isn't too bad.
Oh, that hurts.
But you push back in, getting healed back up. Monkey re-engages.
That fucking hurts.
So right now we're just kind of that spot we're just kind of poking. And the one thing that I am noticing now is like all these health, and they're re-engaging with this health, which is like really good for you because wow. I don't know what the cooldowns of anti, speed boost, and other bubble are, but those three abilities could win you this fight.
Okay, do we?
It seems like when I do support VODs, I really like to look at how quickly you fall behind on heals and if you communicate that. And it doesn't look like their Mercy was communicating to them that she was behind on heals because they're still really engaging. So their push is either going to be really weak, or they'll just push in, not realizing their health and they'll die, which I think they basically do here.
No, we're fine. Pop diva.
Sleep on Monkey, huge. Diva pops like real quick because of low health. Mercy tries to fly in for the res, puts herself in a really bad position, leaves. It's really unfortunate that she was here, and we have one too. And I don't know if anyone actually turned to give her recognition. I want to look at that because in comms there's nothing said, and granted you already won the fight when you picked these two, but add insult to injury because you don't want her just passively generating ult charge. You want to make sure she generates this as slow as possible. Her ult isn't going to win her the game, but the fact that she's struggling with healing, it'll at least make it harder to kill him.
No, we're fine. Pop diva. Was that a mic?
Yeah. So I want to also look at like the position of like this respective supports. Old times here. Okay, so I think the fact that going mid was, was an okay call, but like you guys faced a lot of pressure right there, from literally almost like from five of six, and you guys are at full health. So basically, all they're doing to you, if you look at like the overall ult charge. So there would be actually no reason to go, and they're not running a Rhine. So Carney's sitting here right now going, free shatters. How many do I hit?
We're not gonna run. No, we're fine. We're fine. Pop diva. Diva's on mic.
So like because they were behind heals and they didn't read and they didn't disengage, it should be something that could be called by like the tank line, like, oh hey, like they're low. Like there wasn't any communication on low.
Get your AD.
Oh, that was really far. My bad.
We're fine. We're fine. Pop diva. Diva's
So from this point, literally the time that he engages, he loses both of his main tanks. So there wasn't like there was people doing other stuff. Like you won the fight. There's no ults on their side, and we know that because we just started. So you don't have to worry about getting team wiped. The best case scenario here for them is they get 2 picks. No communication between anybody. Like, granted, you have 3 people that look at him, but to them, they could be 1v1ing this Genji. They're probably not focusing that there's 3 other people. So the one thing that I would like to hear from the support backline is communication, like huge comms. If you're getting dove, I think there's a point that later in the VOD where that's gone over. You're communicating when you're getting dove, because like you're the driving force of the team. If you're sitting there, especially as Ana, like, here's the thing, if you're distracted on killing Genji here, who's healing your team? Lucio, like super low heals. So the longer you spend 6 seconds distracted, 6 seconds is a long time in Overwatch. Like, that's a kill on a tank. You know, like if they use their tracer, and let's say everyone's up right now. If they use their tracer, their monkey, and their diva to engage on Zarya, 6 seconds, she's dead no matter what. and you're spending that time engaging on a Genji in the middle of your team. You know, like this was a different scenario. You could have lost the fight because you didn't communicate that you were getting dove and you got behind on healing. Which being behind on healing with Ana is like an impossible catch up. I mean, yeah, you have really good burst heals, but if you don't have that ability to drop nade on your team to like amp the healing, then falling behind kinda sucks.
D.Va 1, huge.
D.Va did, D.Va did.
We have a Genji behind.
Commercial the Genji, anti, get it.
Thank you.
Tracer's 1.
Walk the point, walk the point.
Strike.
Huge.
Give that Lisa, give that Lisa.
Lucio gets out, that's fine.
What's up, Galaxy?
What up, dude?
What up, dude? I got shatter this fight. Hold point, hold point. They have to dive us, so just hold point here, okay?
Yeah, so this is a really good call here. Like,
Can we
you're
hold
just
left
gonna
side
let
point, please?
them do something stupid. So realistically, like, what you want to do is their dive target will 100% be one of these two people. Them the opportunity to dive the Widow because they don't really at this moment they don't have anything that can kill her in one shot. So positioning wise, you could be like, oh hey, look at me, I'm right here, and entice the dive as soon as they dive in and grapple hook away, or just drop onto your team. Someone will follow you guaranteed and then slap, they're dead. Something that I thought was really funny
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
is this the push?
It's a lot harder for them to
This
dive
is
us.
next push.
Over here.
I'm gonna try to stay out sight line because I'm
Just stay left side of point, just stay left side of point. They can't do much.
You're going right side.
They're rotating around, they're rotating around.
Yep.
I'm shattering!
Huge. Bring burst on the D.Va.
Chaser's on point.
Okay. I gotta contest, can't get this.
Nice charge.
Using 3.
Chaser dead. Burst on D.Va. Top route.
Alright, we're good.
Leave the mini.
Yeah,
I'll
leave mini.
I'll leave it.
Back left side, left side.
I have grab.
Sorry.
They're rotating around, they're rotating around. Harder for them to dive us.
What's going on here?
In relationships like this, I'm just saying, maybe it says something about
Cool. So actually, I'm gonna stop the music because I put on some other stuff
Over here.
in the background.
I'm gonna try to stay out sight line.
Some
'cause I'm
Stay left side
arguably
of point, stay
nicer,
left side of point, they can't
you
do
know,
much.
music. So the call for rotating comes out. So they all go this way. Congratulations, you two are now our new front line. So as soon as that call, I don't know, do they dive on you?
You're going right side.
They're rotating around. They're rotating around.
Okay, so the rotate takes a while, but Carnifex comes and shields you guys. As soon as you hear rotate, just instant. You also use sleep, so they will dive you hard. If you're out of position, like I'm not sure what their cooldowns is, like I said, but you use sleep here, and your closest people were here. Like, I'm pretty sure had they dove on you from here, you would be dead. So you hear the call and you see that they're going this way. There's no reason to play here as a support. Like, you can play in this house. You can play here. Like, in the house here. Because now the engage is going to be like this, right? Oops, too many colors on the screen. So now the engage is going to be like this. That's their front line. This is our front line. Honestly, and their tracers here. Where's their Genji? The Genji's in. There's there. So you have all of this space here that's created by your front line and pretty good sight lines. Not gonna lie, like especially in the second doorway here to hide. Like, you don't need, like, this is okay, But just know that as soon as they start rotating, that shift needs to come over ASAP. Because I'm pretty darn sure they had the opportunity to dive you.
I'm shattering.
Yeah, Shatter comes in, like, because they're not running anything to counter Shatter. Free
Huge,
Shatter,
huge.
you pick up one.
Big burst on the diva.
Chase is on point.
Only pick up one for some reason, which
I
is
gotta get this, gotta
interesting.
get
Pick up
this.
two.
Nice charge.
The fight's over.
Jason 3.
Get down fight.
Chase it in.
Trace is gone.
Burst on diva. Top route.
All right, we're good.
Leave them in.
Clear
Yeah,
two.
I'll leave it.
Back left side, back left.
And then this is probably the funniest part of the entire scrim.
Have
So
grab.
take a look.
I'm gonna grab this, then you can have your
Yeah,
ult
grab
next
When did
time.
she, when
We
did
have
she
dragons.
leave
Wait for
Mac?
dragon.
Leave them in.
Yeah,
I'll
leave
leave
mini.
it. I'll leave it.
Left
Back left
Mac
side,
at
back
like
left side, left side, left side.
42%.
I have grab. I'm gonna grab this, then you can have your
Yeah,
ult next
grab.
time.
We have dragons. Wait for dragons. I think we're gonna have it this fight.
Oh,
Wait, do we have it? Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
do.
we have dragons. We have dragons. It's gonna be hard for them to push here because they don't have a mech. So just chill. I'm gonna let down chill for a little bit.
You know where I am, so I'm moving. I'm putting up ult.
They just now jumped off. That's actually a huge stagger. They only have one fight now, okay?
Yep.
Holy shit, that was terrible.
We're waiting.
Me roasting the enemy team
Probably
in
wait
comms.
to-
So because of that,
I'm not
they
gonna
went
shoot
from a
because I don't wanna
2
give
engage
support's
fight,
ult.
a 2 engage fight. So they had 2 more engage. I don't know how to spell engage, so I'm not gonna do it. They had 2 more because it would have been at like 55-ish when she got back. So that's a quick 2 fights. To a 1, like a 1 engage fight. Like this is their last chance, and the only thing they have are their support ults, and we have like this is a win. Like, you know, there's no reason for you to waste that time. So I want to use this as an example because you saw how easy it was to win because of how dumb she was. One of 2 things when you pop out a diva. I know Pyro said it and I'll say it. If you pop out a diva, either run straight into the enemy support and start shooting them off a cliff. That's a terrible arrow. Off a cliff. Or into your spawn room if it's close enough to change and swap back into diva. I mean, unless you have bomb. If you have bomb, don't do this. But you have a cliff like this map. Look. There's all this space here. There's space all over this area. Jump off quick because she wasted 33%, which I think is 33 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. She wasted 33 second, a 33-second stagger when the point 0 to 75. Like, holy cow, dude.
Fuck, Nin is a level 3. Hello?
400.
Oh, just kidding. The stars haven't loaded for me.
They're going behind. They're going. Behind,
behind it, right?
Find me on left
Fine,
side.
that's fine.
So they do the dive to rotate around left.
Above us
That's fine,
right now?
that's fine. Too far, Galky. Too far, too.
Yeah. Okay, so I agree with that. Where's our Rhine? Carnifex is there. So something that could have been useful here is rather than backing up here, is back up onto point. Like, you know they are going to have to come to you there. So why risk being out here in the open when they literally are shuffling themselves into 2 choke points, 3 choke points, where you have, you know, Spamzo, on a nade, charge, grab, widow-ish, question mark. But rather than taking this engage in the open, taking it, pushing onto the point, and basically saying, arms back, feet up, and relax, say, you guys are going to have to come here eventually. You might as well come onto the point. Like, you're not going to be able to, you can't do anything, you know? So, also, that cuts down their effective dive, like, a lot. by moving into this room, it adds a ceiling to Winston. It adds only one of two entrances to where their flankers can go, right? And like here, there's so much open ground that they can come from. You know, Mercy's, and they have like high ground advantage. So if they wanted to, they could have wasted like 8 seconds just poking you guys. You know, I'm not sure if you guys rotate onto
Too far,
point.
too far.
I'm pulling back.
Yeah, you rotate onto point because they continue to rotate around.
Hold point,
Yeah,
hold
we
point,
are
hold
down.
point.
Because they really like attacking from this side again. And there, like you shouldn't have been caught off by that. I'm not sure if the call for rotate came around, but being on the point here too, like I said to begin with, would have solved this issue. I'm pretty sure none of us die, but still.
Hold point, point, just hold point, just hold point, just hold point. We're good, we're good, we're good.
Yeah, so they're wasting a lot of cooldowns just moving around doing stuff. That's really good. You're making it really expensive for them. They don't have bubble, they don't have jump, they don't have boosters. They probably don't have amp. They're wasting Valk. You know, so right now what they're gonna do is they're gonna use Dragon Blade, like for sure. You guys don't really talk about ults at all. So again, nothing. They don't have bubble, shatter,
Oh, we double
and
CC.
grab.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine, let's fight, let's fight, let's fight.
The
Let's
blade
fight,
comes
let's fight.
out from behind. That's okay. It's cleaned up. Fight was,
Just a point.
unless this Genji turned into agilities and got a team kill. Like this fight was lost when these three were grabbed.
Just Mercy. Mercy did.
Is on point. Good job.
It's all good though.
They
I
did
had,
come
your, I
left.
had your back, buddy.
Yeah, thanks.
I'll go Mercy.
So here, it's almost a mirror comp. We both have Lucio's. So you guys are gonna engage at the same time. I'm not sure exactly what I remember seeing this. I'm gonna watch it for a sec.
Oh,
So come back.
right,
Okay,
that's
it's okay.
fine.
That's fine.
They're running far as well. Like a good style. Putting pressure on the right.
Far on your widow, far on your widow. Ah,
No,
shit.
no.
Round one, round one, round one.
One.
We're down both
Slice, slice,
DPS.
It's fine, we hold it here, we hold it.
Oh, Bear's behind. You guys have no heal.
Yeah, well, as soon as the call far behind on your widow happened, let's see. Could you have known there was a Pharah before you called it?
Oh shit.
Do you need help?
If I die, I'll go Mercy. I wasn't even paying attention
Oh,
to the call.
Okay, it's
that's
okay.
fine.
Okay, so this duel between the Pharahs is instantly like lower. The one thing I don't really like is that you aren't in the air yet to kind of scout their team, and there's no comms throughout this whole time about what they have and what they need to look out for DPS wise, which I feel like actually causes this fight to be a loss.
They're running far as well.
Okay, so Farah does come out. There is no, indication of where she is, but you now know starting this exact moment, even if you don't see people, exactly what they're running, and there should be a call of at least their DPS, because like the other ones are obvious. Like, if they're running a Ryan, they're gonna be running a Zarya. If they're running a Farah, they're most likely running a Mercy. So you can kind of make options. The only other thing would be that if they're off support, that would be the next thing to call. So I like the call on Farah, but you have no idea where she is. I feel like that's a really big like issue because she kills 4 of your people. And I'm not sure where. There she is. Our Farah's on the point. Like this one, if I go back, this point is notorious for being like a really good Farah point because like, okay, other than these pillars, like here, I'm just gonna do this. From this spot, let's say you're here in the air, 3D mode, you're not on the roof, you're floating above like this point here. You see like this area here, like that area, from floating above this point here. you see like this area. Let's use a different color. You see this area. Floating above this point here. You see this area of the point, right? So from floating around the outside, and not only from this location, from these two locations, you have a sight onto their back line. And also another really good spot for Farah here too is here, above that location, because you can see far door. I'm going to remove this, get rid of that. Floating above this spot here, you can see the far door, so you can know if they're going under. Also, you can still see on the point, so you can see through the pillars here to see like this general area here. And you get like this part of that, and you get the whole area back here, which you cover a lot of ground. That's a lot of scouting. And I also feel like in this scenario, had you have flown up, gotten some details, seen where the fire is, you could have applied some pressure, or at least told truth where she was, so that you could one of you guys could apply pressure, and then moving in the direction that you did would have been more beneficial. Also, by being on the point here, you are in effective range of Zarya. If you fly too low, you're in effective range of Ryan. Lucio can have an easier time at you. Hanzo can have an easier time at you. So you basically, you have the advantage. The advantage here is that they have nothing to hit you. They have nothing to hit you other than their Pharah and maybe Mercy if she gets really aggro on you with Pharah. So you take your advantage of, hey, I can just spam and choke you from, spam, from all these directions, and go, you know what, dude, I'm a nice guy. I'm going to fight on the point so all of your team can hit me. Which is super dumb and super aggro, especially when you have that healing duo. Keep that in mind.
I wasn't even paying attention.
I'm not a fan of this
okay.
position, especially because it's 11 seconds into the game, all your cooldowns would be back, and you're on the ground. So you've wasted 2 cooldowns with Pharah, which not an issue, but
They're running a far as well.
yeah, they're running a Pharah as well, where you use your boost to go into here, which I'm not sure if the Hanzo does anything, but he should be literally shooting you right now. Yeah, he is. Because you just reduced your effectiveness.
Putting pressure on the right.
Yeah, let's go back. Again.
Oh, right,
Okay, it's
that's
okay.
fine.
That's fine.
They're running a far as well. Like good style. Putting pressure on the right.
Far on your widow.
There's nothing you can do. Also, because of your healing duo, the heals that are gonna come too late. So I chalk this first point up loss up to scouting 100%.
Ah, shit.
Round one.
And then yeah, he kills you somewhere, but you probably took a lot of damage. Let's go back 10 more seconds. You're on the point here.
Putting pressure on the right.
Far on your widow.
Yeah, you took a ton of damage on point from Ryan. Like, come on.
Round one.
Yeah, this fight is lost hugely. Unless this Ryan dies. Okay, good. Yeah, Farah's still uncontested. Farah still has not been called to where she is. So from the time that she kills your widow, their Farah jumps in on the backline, is in shooting them for probably about 10 seconds now, because it started around 15. Nothing has been said. Because she's flying low enough that at least Dread could zap her a little bit, at least get her to fuck off for like 3 seconds. But after losing both your DPS, especially on this point, because the shield isn't as important and you don't have Shadow yet, So like they can fight on this pillar, they can fight on the stairs, they can just go back and forth here. I'm pretty sure there's a loss, and especially after the shot right here that's about to come in. Boom, fight over. Ana's gone. A call here would have been like, we're done. Like, we need to get out. Like, bye-bye. Let's leave. Leave now or die. Like, leave or feed.
Yes.
It's fine. We hold it here. We hold it.
Yeah, like, Carney, what you doing, man? There's no... This is a benefit also of having vocal supports. I think something does come out later. It's after Lucio dies. But I understand that you're playing with Carney and he's from Team 1. But he's aggro most of the time. So the only thing he sees is all these people that he wants to smack with his hammer. And since there has been no calls, he doesn't know that he's down 4 in this fight. Scouting and communication lost you this point, hands down.
Hold it.
Oh, Farah's behind. You guys have...
Farah's behind. 17 seconds after she's in your back line. Let's go back 20.
They're running far as well. Like good style.
Okay, 8:13. 8:03 actually. Boom, one kill.
Round one.
We're down both DPS.
2 kills.
It's fine. We hold it here. We hold it.
3 kills.
Farah's behind. You guys have no heals or DPS.
Yeah. 16 seconds, dude. 16 seconds to notice where the fire is? To call anything? And fire behind? I mean, honestly, by then it's done, but, like... I'm just gonna have a moment of silence for, Red Team's communication. Yeah. 16 seconds, dude. That's insane. Yeah, and Carney doesn't even know. Carney doesn't even know that you guys are dead because you didn't say anything. You know, and your widow, they're Farah picks 3 and assists with 2 more. She goes absolutely uncontested. I'm pretty sure she didn't even get mercied at all. She was at like full health the whole time. The free kill.
I think he has Shatter. I have Shatter too.
I'm gonna stay back more.
So now we're switching to Mercy.
Oh, we're good.
Be there in a second. Yep, I'm with you.
Question mark emoji. I don't know where our far is. Oh, she's right here. Jeepers. This isn't on any of you or anybody, like... You get punished. Please tell me you get fucked.
Not fully up with you yet. Wait a second.
Wait up.
No. Outrageous.
We have no boost now.
Shatter on your side.
Nice, huge.
Huge shatter. Turns your back on the Rhine that you did say less than 10 seconds ago. Has shatter. You get shattered. Fight 2 lost.
We
They get picks here.
That was so
That's
bad.
one pick.
Down.
And you know, Carney. You heard it, dude.
Just back up.
Continuing to
You wanna
engage
res that?
after the
I've
fight
chilled
was
for you.
over. It's good
They're
though.
trying to
It's
guard
good
it.
res. Good comms. That's something that can also come out from you, SB, is if you know you have the resources available to get a res, especially in this team, especially in this scenario where you lose one as the 5 of you guys are regrouping to come in, ask for res. Say, hey, I would like to res this. Is it possible? That's something that I ask. That's something that Andy will ask. So you know, he did ask it because he knew it was doable. But, you know, sometimes there's reses that they don't see that you can see as a Mercy player. Just say, hey, no, I want to res this person. Is it possible? Can you shield it? Yeah. And if he goes, oh, actually, dude, like, I can't. Like, they'll push into you. Fair enough. Then you don't res it. Then you guys group up a little bit, and then you go game. Monstrosity of a sleep, dude. Feels bad for that Ryan. He's dead.
Huge.
Push in, beat drop by enemy team. Dragons through midpoint. That's okay. You lost all its value. See, now I like where you are. You're not on point. You're rotating around it. You get a good angle. You get a safe angle. Their Pharah dragon somehow kills our widow. Where's our widow?
Huge.
Lucio's anti.
Watch out mid.
Yeah, I think pushing. I mean, Dragons was here, but you had ample time before it came. After Rhine, Zarya, and that Rhine were dead, where they were, where blue team was falling back, and red team was pushing in. Where you could have, you know, gotten here, gotten the elephant, gotten to there. Carney is good at two things. Well, one thing, and that's making space. Really good at making space. And he's nanoed, so he's even better at making space. So this is advice for all of you, for our DPS, for our Mercy who might be rezzing, for our Ana who might be looking for a monstrosity of a sleep or a nade again. Take advantage of this space. Look how much space you guys have. And you aren't using it. Like, effectively, because of the way they're falling back, the space that you actually have is more like this. You have 75% of the point. Well, of the point, you have everything, basically. But you have 75% of this main area where the whole map takes place. If not more. Because they're down there, Rhine. Playing really passive, in my opinion. Shouldn't you lose Zarya? I think we lost the Zarya there because, again, Zarya, Rhine, Mercy, Ana, Pharah, Widow. I don't know which way Mercy goes. I don't see her on my screen.
I killed myself on the side.
There. Holy cow. Over there. Instead of flying this way, I'm looking for a Valk target there. A Valk GA target would have been better. I don't know if you get picked here, but I know you get in a really sticky situation. Our tanks die here. Back up.
Yep.
Lucio's anti.
Watch out mid.
Granted, this dragon does take away some space, but it's like, it's not like it's this whole thing going down this way. It's just a tiny little sliver of the point where you have the ability to move up along the sides. Like, there's a little, like, dong here on the side that you can jump up on to get more ground. So this point isn't inaccessible. And for Mercy, who's in the air and has a Pharah, this point is just, everything on it here is touchable. We lose this, we lose our tanks here because...
No bash, you guys.
Yo, go back.
Need health. I'm at 3 health. Like,
Nice shot. You're good.
I'm sorry.
Good girl. No, they have no
Using ult?
defensive ult.
Okay, there's that kill there. I can res
top right, fair,
this.
top right.
Grabbing off this. I got 2 minutes, please. Oh, wow. So sorry. You're good.
Where was I?
I got fucking booped!
That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I'm grabbing off this. I got 2.
Don't push him.
No, they have no.
Using ult.
Did we lose this fight?
Fuck me. Run low.
Yes, we do.
Huge, 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 huge.
At least use anti.
Watch out mid, watch out mid.
Also, as Ana, your LOS is like nothing. Here, I'm also gonna do this because I want to show you this because I don't know if you guys know this yet. Turn that on. Opening Overwatch. And I'm going to show you Nepal. Boom. Ana, LOS is literally her entire kit. Oh,
Never
perfect
stop
spawn.
fighting for what you believe in.
Okay. It's recording me, yeah? Okay, cool. So you're here. So this spot isn't bad, right? You're like here, right? So you're taking half of the point and like removing it. So your team has to know that you only see this left side. And not to mention, the dragons was like here. So the ability to like move up while maintaining a somewhat line of sight is doable. Also, let's say dragons was like this area. So like it was coming through that like that area and you have to go, but you still need to get on point. Not really the best lines of sight. I'm not a Widow player, so that's like not really, you know, my forte, but you know, I'm pretty sure there's other lines of sight you could be using. What I would liked when you had this space is push. Like you killed their Ryan, like there shouldn't be a reason to lose this fight. You can maintain safety. You can maintain line of sight on this left side of the point the whole time. Boom. Now you're here. Nade. Sleep. Fight one. But we lose our Zarya here because she doesn't know where the sight line is. And for a moment in time, both of our supports are here. Pharah's like there. You know, I understand there's dragons, but you're in the air. So you're like there, in the air. Fly in, you can do something, but there should be no reason that there's all this space that's created by your Ryan and Zarya pushing in alone. Or pushing in, they should not push in alone, but pushing in, even over here, like there is free space because they were all crowded in that corner. Like, to be honest, you could have gone like super crazy as Widow and stood here and probably gotten away with it because they had no way to shield, no way to kill you, except Hanzo, so, you know, maybe, so you're a little bit safer, you could just be like, wah, wah, wah. But when Ryan creates space, or somebody creates space for you to work optimally, for you to get more value out of your kit, take the space. Take the space, please. Okay, so back to Vada. Trying to find it. There it is. Okay.
Shit.
Yeah. So your heat, like I said earlier, your healers are back here. Healers are back here / over here. So you lose that fight because of that. Your healers are so far gone. Granted, like I said, Galaxy has good line of sight. So like we tested it. Like yeah, he has good line of sight. So his positioning okay, but Zarya didn't know that where he was, where to fight. So he actually takes a ton of damage over here and then moves this way, where there was absolutely no healing for him.
I killed myself in this.
It's fucking me up.
Yeah, so they retake 3 point. SP flies across point. Back across point.
Under one.
Die? Question mark? Wow. Lose both. I like that. I like that GA to get out of the fight. Not bad, but again, telling them something, saying like, "Hey, you know, like I'm backing out or leave." You know.
Don't push in.
That's another thing that like needs to start happening, is because it's happened like 3 times on this point. Is know when your fight is lost. Like when you lost that point, that should be good enough to tell you that the fight's lost. Unless it's literally like they're dead. Like, you know, like assess the fight. I'm not gonna give you like a conditional where like, okay, if he's down and he's down, it's not a loss. But you know, look at the game and go, okay, it's a lost fight, because then we died. We had almost a full team wipe, except for one. For no reason. Like we fed ult with this and these 2 deaths. When the fight's over.
I'm gonna get the res. It's too safe. I'm sorry. I can't
It's
get
fine.
it.
It's fine. It's fine.
There's
She res in the open. I don't know where Widow was. So ski by her, uncontested by us.
I got fucking booped.
Gets booped in again. So Galaxy's taking a sight line here. The opposite sight line. So this time he's gonna have this one. Letting that know, like, okay, I'm on the left. So you guys are gonna have to fight on this side of the point. Like you don't have to tell them where you are, but just say, hey, you have to fight on this side of the point, or else I can't heal you. Stay in my LOS. And that's all Anna is.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm grabbing off this. I got 2 minutes. Please, please, please,
Kidding.
please, please, please.
Nice nade.
Nice job, nice job, nice job. Walk in, walk in.
Bar still behind.
Bring
Bar
everybody
still
up.
behind.
Take the space that you
Bar
just
still behind
got.
Fair top right, fair top right.
Onto one.
I need help. I'm at 3
okay,
health. I can't peek.
Pharmacy behind.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Pushing up. Pushing up.
With you, with you.
I'm gonna.
Hold elephant. Hold elephant. Truth.
Elephant.
Yeah, left side. Left side.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I don't
gotcha.
know about that
I'll be
far
right
side.
Sorry about that.
You're good.
That's okay, but Elephant is definitely the stronger point.
Thank you, Galaxy.
And here is a good spot for Ana as well, in my opinion. I don't play Ana on this map because he's not my strongest hero, and I don't like.
Onto no E.
I really like 2
He's
healers
got
on this
shatter.
point.
Back up. Back up. Back up.
Yeah, you roll the ball, just back up.
But yeah, so this is a good spot because it'll set up a crossfire
We get the
eventually.
Zerg, we get the Zerg. Quickly, quickly.
Oh, dude, my shield broke.
Down,
Is
down.
that far up?
Back up. Back up.
Yeah, you roll the ball, just back up, back up.
They're trying to.
Sneaky, she's up
Onto no
here.
E.
Goes all
He's
the way
got shatter,
around,
back up,
knowing
back
that
up,
she's
back
been
up.
unscouted this most of the game. Like, Farah, why are you in the point?
We get those.
Like, you can be just as effective as what you're doing if you're worried about getting picked from here. From here. Or even better, because it would set up a crossfire. Okay, look at this. If you're here, shooting this way, and you were over here, like, by Shrine, shooting this way, I'll go back to Nepal if I feel like it's necessary. Set up a crossfire. So this Rhine's going to have to choose eventually. And you have your Rhine here. So he's probably going to square up against the Rhine. So ideally, that's what would happen. And you get free shots. And being in a position where you're not on the point as Farah, when you're one of the most mobile heroes, and not the most mobile, but you have some really good mobility. And on this map, this is like your... Like, this is a good map for Farah. Farah goes unscouted. There is no, where's the Farah? You know they have a Farah, and she disappeared. She's been fucking you all game, and you don't know that she's there. Like, you don't know that she's not there. She comes in on the backline like she has been doing every time. Gets a pick, I think. I'm not sure.
Get those earth. Could be.
Oh, dude, my shield broke.
It's one.
Down.
Yeah, that's
Lose
unlucky.
two, lose three. Lost the point. Yeah, scouting, communication.
Ted, Dread, you're alone. Dread.
Yeah, I know.
Dread,
I'm just trying to die.
That was last fight. Like, he had no.
Oh, that's
You should have gone all in. Then you should have gone nano. That's
I thought we get some
communication.
I was looking
Last
for
fight.
100%.
Use everything. Fire everything.
Good? Maybe? I don't know. That was just a weird. I wasn't paying attention.
I couldn't get the Hanzo, man.
It's all good.
No, dude, I was building super slow grabs.
Alright.
They're running dive again with a soldier. You guys are running that. Which is fine.
We go right here or left?
Right. Get on point as soon as possible. Oh, they have dive. This is gonna suck. But
On a down.
No
I
shot.
got AT. I got
Huge
AT in a
pick.
minute.
Get us sleep.
Oh, there's a Genji
Nice
behind.
job.
oh, they have dive. This is gonna suck. But
On a down.
No shot.
I got AT. I got
Huge
AT in a
pick.
minute.
Get us
I
sleep.
love it. There's some stuff that's wrong with this play, but out of everything, holy fuck, dude. Ugh, perfect. I love it. So good. Dude, that made me so happy. That was fantastic. So, they all push this way, right? You guys get split off. Like, they come in, you go this way. And they come in right through the middle of your team.
Oh, there's a Genji
Nice
behind.
job.
Monkey on your Diva. Widow. Oh shit.
At least
Come
you
on, do you
anti
win
inside
this
of.
somehow?
Genji behind.
Oh, they're on the back.
Genji and Monkey.
monkey one.
Vaping. Vaping off this.
Holy cow, these guys. Are you serious winning
Okay,
that?
timing Genji.
It's
What am I
okay,
doing?
it's okay.
Rotate the camera, kid.
They have to dive us. Okay. Stay tight in it.
I'm gonna go up around this little path.
Get back there. I still don't know where Genji
Oh.
is. He probably backed out by now.
Yeah, he's probably out.
Messaging Andy, telling her, did you see that sleep and boop? Okay, the fight's over. Okay, so this is a point that Carney made at the end of the thing that I also want to make soon. But yeah, so their whole team pushed in this way like before, right? They pushed. Good, I don't want to mess up the wagon. They pushed in this way. Best case scenario, since you're slower, you could have done this. Or you could have just stayed in a ball and gone wah, and then shielded up there and shot back at him.
I wonder why they're running dive. They're probably gonna go behind us on the
Yeah.
right side.
Yeah.
Just wait for them. Wait for them.
Yeah. The call was there.
Wait for them.
Scout was there.
I'm shooting a Venom 9. If they break it, we'll know.
If they break the Venom mine that is at my feet as we're running dive, I will know if they are there. They aren't sneaking, dude. You can hear them when they're here, dude. Honestly, back left corner is 100% better in this scenario, because if they go left, you'll see them ahead of time, and if they go right, they have to expend resources to kill you, and you can grapple either onto point or onto the opposite left corner. If you're reading this Venom mine,
hear him
it's
right
too
side.
late. They're all
Rotate,
there.
rotate, other side of.
So the call was said if they're probably gonna go behind us. Now, ideally, what you would do is you would just flip spawns. You would say, all right, people, we acknowledge that you want to go behind us. Congrats, nice strategy. However, we will raise you with a strategy of our own. Deathball, Orisa, Hog, Widow in this corner, Farah up here shooting you in the fucking head, Anna probably back here too, Mercy here, or literally at any corner on this map, or even behind shield if you wanted to be real cocky. But yike-a-ronies, dude. Absolutely sad moment here for Team 2. And here's why.
Point, other side of the point, other side of the point, please, please.
Like, you take their dive, you take their whole team, you take their whole engage, you take their whole entire team duel and go 4v6? Question mark? Or 1, 2. Yeah, 4v6. Nice pick on their Ana though.
I get the Ana from that. Ana, what clips?
Goodbye. Feel sad, man.
Boots off the map. That's fine.
Give her a headshot. She's low.
They have no mates.
Zapped.
Far.
Winston.
Farah's fucking you up again. They switched to
Shield,
soldier
shield.
to counter your Farah, even though I don't feel like the value is there, to be honest. So, you lost it because they spent all their resources getting here, and you said, you know what, guys? We'll just go to you. We know, dive functions on using all of their, movement abilities to fuck people up. We know you used all of them. You put yourself in a strange position to either just walk back here and we'll just run to the other side again and just play chicken with you for the rest of the point, or you'll have to dive us. And we're luckily running, go ahead, dive us. We'll nade you, hook you, shotgun you in the face, pull you off the map, snipe your backline in the head, drop some fucking rockets on your back. That was okay, but the engagement on your guys' part was absolutely garbage. Shield up there, boom, boom. The spook wouldn't have happened here. They're running Lucio Diva, and you put yourself here. Boop me, please. That's what that spot is. That's what you had. That was a sign over your head. Take the point easy because of it.
No, that was a fucked up shield, my bad.
And I understand that it was a air quote fucked up shield, but it was just bad. They took so much ground, so much time going around, and you guys went to them. You have the point. Part of the Koth is you can just do you can, like I said earlier, you can put your feet up, you can recline your chair, put your hands behind your head, twiddle your thumbs, play on your phone, do whatever the fuck you want, because you know at the end of the day, if you have point, they will come to you. And as long as you don't fuck up and 4v6 them or push into their team alone, You win.
I'm pushing right side.
I kind of struggle here with the camera angle. I wanted to get a good one, but
Poke him for now. Push left, push left, push left, push left.
push left after the shield breaking was really
no,
risky.
push to you.
Oh, no, no, no,
Yeah, I'm
shit.
sorry.
Yeah. Bad GA or bad something, but you lost 2 there. It's done. Back out. Like, yeah, we don't have anything that insta kills, but as a team, they can do a lot of damage.
Push left,
Farah
push
does a
left,
lot
push
of
left,
damage
push
too.
left.
Shield breaks. Having a shield there to help would have been better. I don't know what your cooldown is. It's probably off cooldown.
I'm pushing right side.
Drop shield 1,
Poke
2,
him for now.
3.
Push left, push left, push left,
Four.
push left.
Yeah, I think this was really bad. I lost you this fight because instead of this time, instead of engaging them, you said, "You guys want to shoot us in the back for free? Give us 10 seconds. We'll let you." And you open up your entire backline. Whoops. You open up your entire backline to the brunt of their damage. You lose 1.
Oh no, they pushed in.
She tries to
Oh, no,
GA
no,
or
shit.
do something, gets killed, it's over. You're all purple,
Ana's pulled.
getting zapped, about to get knocked off the map, maybe use an ult.
Regroup,
We're
regroup.
dead, we're dead. Yeah.
The regroup just died. Just jump off.
Yeah, no reason to use the ult there.
I have eyes. I'm gonna use it right before the.
Like, after losing that shield and this, Q should have been fucking taken off your keyboard and thrown in the garbage. There's no reason to invest the ult there.
Alright.
They're probably gonna have a shitload of ults.
Indeed, they do. They have 4 ults, or will have 4
Good
ults.
shield, good shield.
Assume a
That's
diva
better.
bomb is happening.
Main tech, let me know on eyes.
Yeah, you go ahead and pop it, pop it, pop it. We're gonna push in and pushing in now actually.
Yeah, Farrah's definitely
Alright,
gonna want to use her.
Oh, that hurts. Like,
Where's the heals? Oh, Galaxy's healing them. Fair enough, fair enough. I retract my statement. Huge nano.
Yeah, Farrah's
Vaporize.
coming around back.
Okay.
I like that. We lose our Farah still. Farah's coming around back. Nice call out because you have 1, 2, 3, 4 people working on it. Maybe a little too much. A little too much people to be losing one. But fair enough. You guys are learning. Also, what I would have liked is saying Farah's coming around back. Okay. She's saying, duel me. Let me kill you. She has ult, by the way, so she probably will. And you can just go, sorry, Nin. Sorry, Farah. Not today. I have to heal my team. I have to kill your other teammates. Just fucking go around. You don't have to take every duel that you receive. Also, moving this way is really a really interesting choice as well, because it gives Soldier literally one of the best spots for Soldier on this point. Also, again, that's the worst question mark I've ever drawn. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Why? Why? You have to have awareness of where your other team is, especially when the idea was to push in, and they did, and you confirmed kills, you got space, and you chose to go the opposite way, with no shield, with no tank. To be honest, this Pharah shouldn't even turn around. She should have waited and fucking 4K'd you guys. Easy clappers. Because you're over here. There's no reason to go that way. Maybe for one, just for Widow, maybe? But, yeah, she goes over.
Yeah, probably.
Bolts one. And other one gets pulled off. You guys push back in.
No
You should
worries,
just
no worries,
leave.
dude. I'll play more to. It's hit. It's all good. So I got locked in. I'm gonna switch off the Widow. I'm getting dove pretty easy.
Yeah.
Not the fact that you're getting dove really easy. It's just like you're not able to get value because you guys like pushing this way is okay, but Widow has a really good sightline on this side too. Which I understand why you push that way, but if there was a shield here, good job, 100%, 100% good spot. No shield here when they have 2 DPS over here, not so good. I feel like this would have been saved, right? Ryan Orisa. Widow here, taking advantage of everything that she can get. You have Ana, Mercy, what's our other? Pharah, or even Pharah, Mercy up here. So Pharah and Mercy beaming. This Pharah comes here, enemy Pharah, blue Pharah, comes here to barrage you. No sun, dude. Your whole team's there to fuck her up. And you would have been able to see it coming, too.
Yeah, that's my bad.
I'm gonna get McCree.
Like, it's a team game. Stay as a team.
Last fight.
We can push with
I'm locked. I'm stuck on screen.
Going left side,
We gotta go.
Joyce, last
Yeah,
fight, I'm coming.
You're coming in. I was surprised there was no kills by this. Good job. You push that side now, but you don't have the Widow. You don't really have anything that can take advantage of it. It's also really risky because you now have to walk across the pit of death with a Pharah, and they don't have a Lucio. Wait, yeah, with a Pharah and a Lucio. And Monkey ult, which isn't up, luckily.
Going point, I'm gonna die here though.
Going point.
I can res you.
Alright.
That had to happen. But I think it was okay. However, in this scenario, actually going this way would have been better this time, I think. You know, granted, it was tough to have this answer, but you had to move across a lot of ground, a lot of open space to get the point. Took a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
They have soldier over here though. Yeah, I think that's be it. I never ulted my brother.
Yeah, you kind of got like, you decided where to go when it happened. Like you didn't have like a, hey, we need to push this way, we need to push this way. So like none of your whole team didn't have an idea of what you were doing, right? So someone's role on the team, possibly a support or someone else, if they're willing to, or whoever, if there's someone who normally does it, needs to say, hey, we are going this way. So that splits like we saw earlier, splits like we saw earlier don't happen. Communication and scouting are huge on this map. Like the reason why you lost point 2 is because you were unable to scout. You weren't able to communicate where you needed to be, or you know, like, hey, you guys are about to get fucked up, back up a little bit, or like, I can't heal you. Next.
Best thing to do is let them rotate. Don't
Yeah, he's talking about it now. Yeah.
you mind if I use the restroom quickly as we just have the map?
Yeah, don't let me ask.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'll just be 2 seconds.
Some random person's trying to call me.
Oh man, oh.
It's probably telemarketers.
I agree. I can go Tracer too, but that's why I'm asking. Do you want Sniper or do you want Tracer?
I'd prefer, since you don't play Genji, I would say, Sek, do you play Genji?
I'll position myself differently.
So do
Well,
they go to half?
we would do that regardless.
How hard is that to hit?
Yeah.
It's a better call out.
Alright, we're gonna stage.
Oh, this is just me checking sightlines before because I thought this was a very interesting position as Ana. Because she could heal everyone in here, so that's good. She has cover from this ground, which is good. If someone jumps up onto here and wants to get her, like Winston can't, Diva can chip her. Genji's probably going to use his cooldown to get there, so he can't. Only really risky here is Widow. Oh, whoops, wrong team, but they're running the same exact comp, so it doesn't matter. And it's good because you have cover, so if you need to back up this way, you can, or if you need to drop down. I don't know, though. I feel like a sightline that is better, that does the exact same thing, is actually on the catwalk back there. This covers the exact same sightlines that this one does, but safer. Understand if you want to be close for nades and sleeps, but I don't know.
Bridge first.
The jury's out on that one.
Alright, I'm gonna let you guys stage first.
I mean, it wouldn't be hard.
When I say back out, we all back out.
Yep.
Or we good, actually.
You need your support? Okay, good. She goes up.
Are we
Widow goes
backing
there. Thinking in my head, I want to see Widow pick Ana.
Widow down.
Nice pick.
Nice,
Now
nice.
from
We're
here,
gonna
pick Ana. You
Once I get
try.
enough health, we're gonna go top left, okay? On to
Sorry,
them.
I'm doing a sec.
They're actually backing up. We're just push payload. We're good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna really, just no pressure, so.
Yeah, they're not
I'm gonna
pushing.
hang out.
Truth starts
I know,
running.
I know.
Okay. This is me being nitpicky. Because you wanted me to say something. I know that Widow's dead. But if she's not, she's probably going to be here. Right? And if their Widow's really good, your Valk... Whoa. That's a really straight line that I didn't want. Your Valk boost here to round the corner, not necessary. Valk boosting with like the jump boost and the boost afterwards is really good. It adds a lot of mobility, adds a lot of momentum, and it keeps you moving a lot. Just be careful not to overuse it. There's times where you don't need to use it. There's times where using it is absolutely crucial. But peeking there is risky. I know it's something that's really small and you're like, oh hey, oh shit, and you came back. But that time right there can't be exploited. Especially because they're running dive.
I saw him. I speak to him.
I'm jumping top
No,
left in
I
3.
had to.
I'm yelling about the
Two,
blue box,
one,
which you
jumping
guys
top
jump.
You sleeping?
Shit.
I got body blocked.
I wasn't quite up with you guys, sorry.
Winston jumped down.
Winston down.
Nice job.
Nice. Push hard.
Genji up on top of the.
Yeah,
going
he was
towards
just
Mega?
left. I couldn't shoot him.
He's
Going
on.
box.
I mean Genji top left.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Widow
behind you,
Widow got me.
Oh yeah, we gotta get out.
Monkey box. Don't res. Don't worry. Going
on.
box.
I mean Genji top left.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Widow
behind you,
Widow got me.
Again. Valk boost again. Right into their fucking team. You know your Winston's low. You know they're going to be chasing the kill. Literally, from where you were standing, all you had to do is left click. Or, you can do like a little like, jump with it. You can do a boost with like literally a millimeter of space. Like a millimeter of flight. And just go, just to get that little extra boost around the corner and start getting the fuck out. But flying there, also risky again. That'll cause deaths.
Yeah, we gotta get out. We gotta get out. We
Monkey
gotta get out.
box.
Yeah, see,
Don't
you're
res,
not
don't
getting
res, don't
punished. There you are. There you go. Bye bye.
Worry about yourself.
There you go. Yeah, and you got punished for it. Because rather than falling back, I'm not entirely sure why we fell back. I think we lost 2. Well, we lost mech, and so you went like this. You sat here, and then went back, and this way. Yeah. Like, path should have been this. Taking this out.
SP can. Oh damn! I'm sorry.
My guardian angel was like just coming up.
Ooh.
Alright. Waiting for
Just
the
chill.
vigor.
Just chill until we have SP back.
I can go for
We
this.
can push with Valk next fight.
Yeah, yep. We're gonna go top left. We have to take care of Widow first, 100%.
I'm gonna try to take care of whatever.
So stage top left. Let's go upstairs. Let's just walk upstairs.
I'm
Walk
gonna
up
let
and go
Galaxy
down.
get his ult off of.
I don't see her yet.
All right, you ready? She's gonna be back left of sight. Or back
I'm,
top
I'm
left.
waiting.
Stage up here. Yeah, she's
Got
out
her, got
there.
her.
Oh, huge!
Get you in your
Huge,
widow,
huge,
get you
huge,
in
huge.
your widow, get
Push
in
on
your
Diva, push on
You're
Diva.
running away from us. We can't heal you there.
Number 1, Genji on your widow. Where's your where's the widow? Where are you? Genji on blocks. Genji on catwalk. Something. And also, it was said, but he dives you here, and you guys are right there, right? He dives you here, and you walk that way. And literally, I don't know if you have grapple, but grappling this way, whoop! You're now on all your heals. But wait, whoa, what? Sorry, that point's over, but why? On the contrary. Safer. You're now even. Yeah, you gotta be less aggressive.
Yeah, try to run the
You're
healer.
taking a lot of chip damage for no reason.
Got you, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Take blue box. Carney's in on his own, just doing his thing. Has no support. I'm surprised he's not getting punished. He has ult, so that's fine. Kind of ignore him.
Diva's on the
So here you're fighting like 2 separate battles. Like we'll lose mech here, I think.
I'm using Valk. Shit.
Mini Diva
Yeah, we
Discord.
lose mech.
I have ultimate using it.
We don't.
Winston's F, Winston's F. Winston's F on point.
Diva
It's
Discord.
coming back.
Put a brush on. Put a
Oh,
brush on.
watch.
Dive works best as a coordinated team decimator. You have 2 here. You have your 2 supports here. You have your diva here, which is now back in this corner somewhere. Back in that corner. What? Why? There's no reason for it. Like this team works as a good. You pick a target and you all move on that target. So Carney moving in on his own, really risky. He was taking a lot of ground. He was making a lot of space. You guys should have pushed in and helped him, or either said, "Hey, monkey, dude, you are like way ahead of us. Can you come back and help kill the rest of the people?"
Winston dead.
Diva's right
Do one point, do one
Genji
point.
1, Genji 1.
Okay, never mind,
Lose this
sorry.
fight.
I
Oh,
thought
never
you-
mind. You're red.
Baby
You're
Diva,
red.
Baby Diva, Baby
Widow
Diva.
back, Widow back. Lower left, I think.
Get Widow, get a Widow.
I'm taking high ground, taking high
Back up,
ground.
back up, back up, back up. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Get card, make sure we get card.
There's like a 10-second push.
We got card, we got card.
forward.
Seven.
Below.
Jump,
Trying to get
jump,
back in.
jump.
Being really aggressive.
He's still there. Okay, I'll be up there at space in 4 seconds. Just a sec. Diva's inside there with him. Peeking outside. I'm backing off. I'm backing off.
I got Genji.
Genji
Or I
down,
got
Genji down.
Watch out, they're driving you. Diva's with you? Yeah.
Oh, widow back,
I
sorry.
can res that. I can res that.
Thank you.
Alright, I'm resing now.
I don't even
Alright,
know where I'm
repositioning.
Oh, he's
Widow
dead.
sees me, she's gonna know where I am, so I have
Widow
to
is
reposition.
bottom at the hangar. Like,
Yeah, I'm
sitting,
going-
sitting by yellow boxes.
Less words.
Stack.
Try to use better
Okay.
words and less.
So I don't agree or disagree with what SB is saying. Rather than saying, Widow sees me, I'm going to have to reposition. Say, Widow, bottom left, forklift, Widow, forklift, and reposition on your own. Now, the only character, I'm not going to say the only, a character where it is necessary to say, hey, I'm relocating, is here, because relocating means you aren't healing. Relocating is part of Widow's kit. Relocating is necessary to her play. It is accepted if you are relocating. Okay. Also, on the other side, less words, you gotta speak less, because then they bicker back and forth for like a second or two. Is necessary. That's something for after the game. I just want to point that out too. Is if there is some like disagreement that's not related to game, like, hey, we need to go top right. No, honestly, dude, like, I don't agree with that. Zen's been really dumb. He's been out of position left. I think we can exploit that. That's fine. It's saying, like, hey, use less words when you talk. Not necessary. I could be afterwards. Like, hey, dude, there's a couple times in the game where you said some comms that I don't think were actually necessary. Just try to keep your comms concise, just so that the people who are talking can hear and say things that are more important.
You're running right
Genji,
again.
Yep, putting
Genji on your way.
Winston, no bubble.
Is this
I'm
Scrim?
back now.
Putting Winston, get dive. Just
Yeah,
blow
Winston,
him
blow him up if you can. Blow him up if you can.
Put him up.
He's low.
I think he took blow him up too literally. Other vocabulary would have been better, because me playing with Carney, I understand that when he says blow up, that means just fuck the dude, just like just kill him. You heard blow up, you said okay, Q. Unfortunately, he dies. You waste nuke.
On spaceship, we're on spaceship.
Oh no, that's my bad. I should have done earlier.
I was like,
I can res Widow again.
Widow spaceship,
Right
watch out.
now?
Res. We're good.
Do we take
I'm making
spaceship?
Widow right now.
Genji's probably gonna
Yep.
ult soon.
Genji is probably gonna ult soon. Okay, fair enough. In hindsight, not really. But rather than saying Genji will probably ult soon, I mean, granted, I'm pretty sure we know where he is now, but Genji rocket booster on me. Rather than he'll ult soon, helps you out more.
Yeah, she's discorded half.
He's-
Like, if he's gonna ult soon, killing him now removes the need to worry about him ulting in the next 15 seconds.
Half.
He's being really aggressive.
He's still there? Okay, I'll be up there at space in 4 seconds. Just a sec.
I'm diving Widow in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I think one of the difficulties here is just like the dive was, whoops, wrong player. And dive was like really spread out numerous times. I think our Genji's down here. Like, this is really spread for a dive, obviously, right? I think this is not to blame on one person, but to like blame on multiple people, I guess. So just like you guys don't usually play together. And there wasn't like a, hey, I'm diving on Widow, top left corner, or there wasn't any check to do it. But one of the best things you can do in this situation, or as Mercy, or, you know, as someone who has the ability to go to multiple positions at once, is if you can't dive, right? Like, so effectively, right now, the only people who can really dive with you, Genji's down here, or contribute anything to the fight, are you three. So I had Diva just leave spaceship, drop off. Give him a quick little damage boost or something, or some heals if he needs it. I think he just pops ult actually, so never mind.
Dread.
Yep,
Follow
yep.
your
Give out a man.
Yeah, he's.
Can
he's
you get a
taking
Geo?
down. Yeah. Making a lot of space again. You guys,
Give us in.
like, he has 3 to 4 people dedicated on him. This should be an easy wipe. There you go.
That was my bad. Here, Carney, go.
So Carney is fighting a lot on his own, which isn't good for dive, but
nice pick, nice
he's
pick.
making a lot of space for you guys. So that's why you won that fight, in my opinion, because you had.
No. Get high ground. Truth, get high ground top right. High
Ultimately,
ground top right.
just waiting to see if the Widow's watching me.
Yeah.
Yes, she's watching because that comm wasn't necessary. However, you both used it. I heard both. So you know you see each other. So grappling to here, the best choice. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
If Truth gets low, we're diving Winston. Okay, dive Winston. Dive.
Yeah, perfect. I love it. However,
Winston.
same thing that happened before. I think your supports are. I have no idea where our Mercy is. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Actually, how long have I been doing this? 1 hour 27. Not bad. Could be worse, I guess. Your supports aren't supporting your dive. You have, I mean, Galaxy maybe. But knowing that the dive is going to happen and then contributing points to it is... Not points, but contributing your resources to it is really good.
Winston one.
Winston.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, and then choosing to go this way... Like, this whole fight was a lot... This fight right here was literally perfect. The engage was perfect. The call was perfect. The cooldowns that you had up were perfect. Absolutely everything. Okay? You're like, if they dive Widow, we're going to counter dive and kill their Winston. Best plan I've heard all Scrim. Right? So your Widow's here. Then... Their Monkey and Diva dive alone with no DPS. The only support they get is from Ana, which is zonable because you have a Monkey. If you drop a fat bubble right here over them, bye-bye Ana, they can't do anything. She has nothing. She can help them at 0. Okay? That stops her support. That stops her support. That stops her support. Or his support, or whatever. Okay, it was a really clean engage. I was actually really hyped when this happened. However, and I don't know if it was because the Genji was pressuring you. No, this is after the fight. Okay, so that happens, right? So you could drop bubble. Have nano boost. They didn't use it. They didn't use it when you counter dive, which would have been the best option because you'd have been like, it's a trap. Okay, so this happens. You counter dive, and you go, this is, nah, that's bad circle. Our Monkey, our Diva, dive in to apply pressure on their Monkey and Diva with, theoretically, superior support from our Zen and our Mercy, which should be a confirmed 2 kills. However, because bubble was not dropped to prevent heals from their Ana, and the only thing healing was Zen, you fed. So, as Mercy, if we go back, I have no idea where you are here. I think you're floating above the camera. See, like, look at this call. This is, just wait for a second.
Oh, we're diving Winston.
Okay. Boom. And I think it's just a case of you tunnel vision. You're just tunnel visioning on this. This is a review. I did a review for not for SB for Delhi of Her Mercy, and you have the mobility to fly almost everywhere. Don't take out your don't remove Guardian Angel from your kit by tunnel visioning on one target. Okay? I understand that Genji's getting pushed by the other Genji. It's a Genji v Genji. Those fights are just whatever, right? But what you don't know, and I'm not sure if you heard, is that literally the team winning fight is happening right now. But you're tunnel vision, so you don't see it.
Okay, done with, done with.
I'm good.
Okay, so you're out of the fight. Way the fuck up here. And Zen's here, which a superior position here, or here, or here, guarding the payload, using the payload as cover, and being able to apply just a little bit of pressure. See, their bubble comes out, which denies Zen healing, so that's the only healing that you could have had, although minute, never arrived. Also, you have trans up, so transing here is also an option to secure those kills. They don't have, I mean, yeah, you're holding it for blade, so it's maybe a good thing that you didn't use it, but however, since your mercy was not contributing to this fight, trans here, I'm doing like the hand wiggle thing where you put your hand flat and you're going like, is 50-50. Okay, so you drop the bubble. Now they get no healing. Right? You guys are about even health pool right now, right? You hear that? That's a non DM'd rockets.
What's the
Diva v Diva. Whoever DMs the rockets wins. Right?
one? What's one? What's one? What's
And Winston is not one. Winston is half.
You're getting
Sorry,
healed.
boys.
And the ante came in. Right? So we saw what happened there, right? You watched that whole fight? You tunnel visioned on these two targets and forgot about like your most important priority are your tanks. Let the Zen and the Genji duel the Genji. It's more than winnable. He's discorded and healing orb. Easy fight win for them. And also seeing that, okay, you're worried about Widow, okay, cool, but you can heal from here. You could have even been really ballsy and flown straight through the fight. Gone to Mega, picked it up, and started walking around the staircase while healing. But they were left out to dry, and that's why you lost that point.
Back out if you can. They're gonna push you back out if you can.
What's his Discord?
Genji backline, I believe? Alright.
Alright, we're back, we can push up.
Okay, I can't take high ground while Widow is watching.
Okay.
She's upper.
Widow just jumped off. Oh,
I'm resing.
backing up?
Alright.
Genji, the back.
Have a VOD from your point of view, Galaxy. Nice res, by the way. Although I think it did come out a little late. For watching. When they have a Widow, watch your sightlines. Know your sightlines. Especially a truth caller that the Widow's watching. I don't know if he knew where he was, but instead of Widow watching, Widow left catwalk. It would have been better if he knew. Okay, so that your supports know that, okay, her effective sightline is basically everything. Right? So they know not to peek. They know they can play this wall here, right? They can play this crate here, or they have to wait for their tanks to engage before they can move up.
was watching.
Okay.
She's upper.
Yeah. Yeah. I know Widow upper came, but you had the cover, and you moved into line of sight. She was like here, right? She got booped back. You moved into line of sight of the Widow, and also line of sight here. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4 people are in the line of sight of Widow. 2 of which are your supports, which isn't good. Pretend that the Widow will kill you if she sees you. Period. When I play Mercy, when I play Zen, when I play Moira, when I play Ana, not very rarely, but when I do, I am absolutely terrified of 2 targets. Widow and Hanzo. Not so much Hanzo as certain characters because I'm farther back from the battle, so I don't have to worry about it as much, but especially Widow, because she has the ability to completely erase you if you move out of position for the slightest amount of time. And just like you did here, you literally went, huh? Here, you were out of position for half a second at max, and you got destroyed. So keep in mind, when you are fighting a Widow, that if you willingly give her a sightline onto you and you are a support and a DPS that does not have the ability to stop her from insta-killing you, which isn't very many, you're dead. You're throwing the fight. I know throwing the fight is a little big, but remember that. As supports, you need to be, where's Widow? Where's Widow? Where's Widow? I don't know. If they say, I don't know, you go, okay, where can Widow be? Widow can be here, Widow can be here, and Widow can be here. So this is Catwalk. This is that little ledge there. That's a little ledge. She can be on Rocket. She can be up here. So, in this circumstance, Rocket, not going to happen. Too conservative. Here, probably not going to happen. Bad sightline. So you can count, you can think, these 3 sightlines, which cover this area. That was the weirdest fucking arrow ever. Okay, let's redo this. This spot, Catwalk, and this spot there. This sightline covers that. That sightline covers that. This sightline covers this. So, your effective area is that. Widow, in your eyes, can see all this. Except, like, oh, yeah, I didn't erase the whole thing. Yeah, can see all this. The only safe spots are... Why am I doing this? Failing. One more. Only safe spots are here. 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 More like... here. And if payload is here, let's say this is payload, you have like this tiny little space here. So think about that in your head when you're playing against a Widow. And I just want you to look real quick. I'm going to remove the payload because it's not there. Look at Widow's possible effective sightlines. And where is everybody? Can't see him. There's one. There's someone that's dead. There's a Genji. And there's both our tanks. Every single person on this team, except the Widow, is in range and sightlines of enemy Widow. Possibly. A possible sightline of the enemy Widow. And until you know where the fuck this woman is, what hole she's going to be hiding in, what catwalk she's going to be crouching on, what corner she's going to be peeking, being in this possible area and not in any of these blue safe zones, unless you are someone who can withstand a headshot, you are a goner. Keep that in mind.
I just jumped off. Oh,
I'm resing.
I think I'll
Alright.
that.
Oh, okay, that's why it came out late.
Genji,
Because you were
the best
dead.
I'll be
Fair
there in
enough.
2
You
seconds.
pick up the kill on Genji, I think.
Really late.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
The bad trans. Winston's Discord in?
It was.
That's why I resed.
And it wasn't. It, yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't your fault that it was a bad trans. It just came off res a little bit. It was a risky res to begin with. I mean, granted, the Widow was getting pushed,
we
so
just got
the res wasn't as risky as it could have been. Also, it was okay. It allowed you to get back and him not to get a highlight piece.
He's diving in my.
Yeah,
Okay,
when
get
he
all
goes
started,
in.
get all-
This tilted me. I understand. You want to kill the monkey. But to use an ult on him? Especially when you're going to be moving into Gibraltar 3rd where nukes can be absolutely insane? And you don't even kill him with the nuke, I'm pretty sure.
Charge off him.
Force away.
You don't even kill him with the nuke. It's a waste. Why? Why'd you waste it?
he's low, he's low, he's literally one.
You gotta take a hold of
We can push with off.
No, he's out, he's out.
You have sights. So, in this circumstance, you have sights. Who could be dead? There isn't a DM, so you too could be dead. Safe spots are there and there. This is not considered a safe spot anymore because you have to traverse open ground. I'm not saying their Widow is good enough to hit it, but if you want to improve and you want to get higher in rank, Widows will hit it. I've been killed flying in Guardian Angel from here, from this spot here to this spot here, by a Widow with sights. Enough times to go, it's not fucking worth it. Sometimes I'll still do it, but their Widow's been hitting shots. And they have sights, so this duel isn't one you really want to take.
Widow has eyes.
Yeah.
Widow lower.
She's here. Or was the effective sightline that I drew earlier?
Behind
Rising.
bubble.
I'm switching to Ryan actually, really quick.
Okay.
Because that Widow's really peeking us.
Their Widow's dead.
I think the Widow switching there was
You gotta
good.
take high ground now, that's safe.
At the same point, I'm not sure.
Fuck me.
Res is down.
That's a full reset. That's a full reset.
Yeah, that was a huge bomb. I thought that was perfect. There's no way you live that. By switching off? No? They're not keeping Diva or Monkey?
Get it top right. Widow. Anna's on bridge.
Yeah, you
right
lose
now.
high ground control with this, and with their comp, which is exclusively high ground control,
Oh, they're baiting with Ana.
you make more
Watch out,
progress
SP.
on the cart.
Diva's Discord at top right, she's weak.
She's
I have
rotating
no
back.
shield.
We're gonna take top right, so I can grab it.
I was AFK there for a second.
You can grab it now.
Widow
Huge
down.
pick.
Mid.
Putting brush
You're
on
diving
Winston,
back.
Oh, Winston on me, Winston on me.
Putting brush on Winston. Second brush up. Diva's out.
Late Valk slash heals on.
That's the fortune. Get it.
Oh, what was that pin, dude?
Winston.
Zen's back there by the Mega.
Yeah, Zen Mega.
Get
Go
the
Mega,
Zen.
go Mega. Yeah, no, we're dead.
Widow on bridge, Widow on bridge.
Putting brush on Winston. Winston low.
Yeah, I was thinking, had you been,
Winston dead. Nice shot.
had
nice
you
shot.
kept the
Putting
dive
brush
tank there, you could have pushed him a little bit. Trans comes out. He blades. We knew that was gonna happen. He somehow does not kill anybody because he's a bot.
I don't know, both of you. 5 seconds.
Genji blades in their backline, chases
Post
down
trans
one
and
person,
try to
kills
grab.
their kills their Widow, which is good. She's been wrecking us.
Okay.
Last fight, last fight, last fight. Back out if you can.
Yeah, backing up, backing up.
There's Nuke. Such tilt. I was like, why are they doing that? But I guess worth.
Okay, hold on,
Question.
hold on.
I'm trying to position.
This Ana is getting crazy purples.
Oh, I hit a Genji. What did it? Oh, no, it didn't. It didn't land. Nope.
Okay.
Oh, I hit.
That was that fucking was shot that hit the ground before the voice line happened. What?
Where did, okay, hold on, hold on.
I'm trying to position.
Nope.
The grav is here, dude. That's crazy. You have absolutely no follow-up, and I don't think that the grav was absolutely needed then. I think putting more resources into healing your Zarya, when she comes off purple, securing more ground, and getting a grab where you can use follow-up on.
Land.
Would have been better, however. Literally
It's all
just
good. That was
dashes.
last fight anyway.
I'm not.
I was just trying to do it to remove.
You know what I mean?
Sad.
True. I'm not
Something
mad.
like Zen in a sense.
I'm just sorry that I'm dying.
Like the whole deal with Widow, right?
I would
Combo?
run Widow here because now we have Diva, which is ability.
I don't know. I feel like that's sort of like the whole deal with Widow, right? Like you're such a big target that you're gonna get dove all the time.
Oh yeah, true. I'm not
Something
mad.
like Zen in a sense.
I'm just sorry that I'm dying. I'm not mad. I'm sorry. You know what I mean?
So I play here. Right?
I don't think you should be sorry for getting dove. Like it's not your fault.
Can you play with me, Dread?
And
I
Galaxy
believe in
failing.
Galaxy.
So am I supposed to play here, like close?
Yeah,
to
you play with me.
Oh,
Yeah, we need at least one healer up here with us.
yeah.
I'm with you guys. I'm trying to
You
help.
jump.
Galaxy made it.
Support.
Yeah, I'm here.
Doors on.
You good, Junkrat?
Diva's Discord.
Alright, they backed out.
They willingly give you high ground.
Alright, we're backing up, we're backing up, we're backing
That's
up.
good.
They're still there. They're pushing up the cart.
Get Genji.
Widow ca-
And then this jump. He had dash. Like, that was a bad jump. 'Cause you didn't need to jump to get to him, I don't think.
Alright, they backed out.
Yeah, here's another thing is
We're
Mercy.
back
You
up,
can
we're
see
back up,
people
we're back
through
up.
walls, so if you notice someone's out of position,
They're
go ahead
still
and
there.
just
They're
say it.
pushing up the
I'm not
cart.
saying that that's your fault, but yeah, you don't even...
Get-
You don't need to jump to get to him. And using jump,
Genji.
Widow got me. Widow see me. Ah.
Genji, no dash. Oh, no, Genji.
using that jump, secures a 5v6.
He has a dash. Damn.
By falling off that ground and saving your jump for when he uses dash, you could have jumped on him, landed on him, punched him in the fucking head, and zapped him. He would have been dead. He would have got the Widow. We could have rezzed it, and it'd be a 5v6.
Let's hit up.
Winston's on me in the back.
There was no reason to use that jump cooldown. And also, being here when your whole team's here as Widow, like, okay, I understand, but they're now running dive. They're all here, and you know that because you see them. It should be an instant, like, okay, I'm just gonna go to blue box. At least it's a better position.
Jump in the back.
I just used res. Okay.
Winston dead. Genji dead.
Bishop sec.
Okay, let's clean it up.
The Widow's sitting up on top of the middle box, like where we staged. Same here, exact corner.
Wait, we had a junk
I
out?
see him.
Just
I
say
know.
blue
I'm
box. Just say our blue box.
Just say our blue box. Not really. Same thing. She was annoyed, but
Yeah, we have a jump.
It's not even our blue box though.
that's the part that annoys me. You don't need to sit there and you argue about it. Save that for after the game. Save that for the practice notes.
Alright, I have jump ability in 2.
Channel, lol.
I'm gonna jump Widow. Top left. Oh, I'm getting fucking dick gone.
Truth, I'm
Alright.
with you, by the way.
3, 2,
Thank you,
I got
1.
orb on you.
He's in our backline on our Widow and our Genji.
I don't know about this junk.
and
I
our
think we're gonna have to switch
Zen.
up since we have a junk. I'm going Ryan.
Okay.
His junk's just not.
The best dude comes in for a reason. Absolutely no call out in the back line, especially when you have counter dive. Counter dive when you can counter dive. That the Genji is
I'm
on.
charging him. I'm charging him.
This one.
Galaxy's getting pooped on here.
Comes out to keep
Widow
someone
top left. Widow
alive.
top left.
We're
The
getting
point.
bullied by the Winston.
Thank you for that pocket.
Winston bullying me over in the corner.
Widow's still top left of the point.
Right now, their monkey's doing the same thing that Carney did last game.
He's super devil.
I'm watching him because I find that that's crazy. We dedicate 3 people to it.
Widow's still
Back to
top
back
left
to
of the point.
Second, take out your bubbly bolts, slice.
You're running away from your heels.
I feel like that anti-nade was early.
Oh, watch out, Busky.
That Widow's popping off.
Yeah, I can't contest.
Oh, Zen's up on the phone.
She's down. She's down.
Zen dead.
Widow down.
You can res this.
Down. Genji gonna jump me. I'm being dope.
I got you.
Yeah, back up.
Mercy's behind you, Karn.
Genji dead.
Okay.
Winston with the blue box.
On top.
Nice try, trying the fucking
Mercy's
whatever
behind
his
you,
name
Karn.
is on the
Down. Genji gonna jump me. I'm being dope.
I got you.
Coco.
Back up.
Coco bomb.
Oh, Zen's up on the phone.
She's down. She's down.
Zen dead.
Widow down.
You can res this.
Down. Genji gonna jump me. I'm being dope.
I got you.
Back up.
Mercy's behind you, Karn.
Genji dead.
Okay.
Winston.
I got you.
Back up.
How do you not die here?
Mercy's behind you, Karn.
Genji dead.
Okay.
Winston with the blue box.
On top.
You die there.
Mercy's behind you, Karn.
Genji dead.
Okay.
Winston with the blue box.
On top.
Mercy's behind you, Karn.
Genji dead.
Okay.
I know I'm rewatching
Winston-
this, but I'm
Winston
just
with the
trying to
blue
look
box?
at it.
On top.
I
Widow
don't
down.
have anything to say because my
Alright,
angle is
Down.
weird.
Genji gonna jump me. I'm being.
I wish there was a way you could cut off the top of the map and just have like a point to look down. The god cam.
Oh, Zen's up on the phone.
She's down. She's down.
So you're up 2.
Zen dead.
Widow down.
You can res this.
Down. Genji gonna jump
Comes up to
me. I'm being dope.
I got you.
do something. I don't know what the point of all that was. Jumps up, gets damage boost, kills her. Or Widow. Goes around trying to kill her. Or Mercy.
Mercy's behind you, Karn.
Misses.
Genji dead.
Flies
Okay.
in. Mercy's
Winston-
one, they're
Winston with the
saying.
blue box?
Okay, this happens.
On top.
That pops out. You get 2. Now it's just the deals.
Using eyes.
On your support.
Winnow's
No,
still top
nothing
left.
said,
Oh, where's
so
she?
it was just
I'm trying to
luck.
grab her again. She's on.
Mercy trying to
on
kill
cart. Winston on cart. We can win this without.
You can win this.
I got it.
Wow.
Okay. Let's try some grabbing this.
I just used res. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
What a grab, dude.
We can win this with ults.
We can win this with ults. Is the famous last words. Because we use all of them. They dedicate trans. Yeah, trans stops 3. You want to call something like that? Say like, try to give like an idea of what you want to use. Like, we can win this. We can win this with shatter. We can win this with blah blah blah. You can win this with tie or shatter. You know. Okay. Because win this with ults is just like, everyone goes, press Q. They press Q.
Widow got me.
Shatter, unconfirmed kills on everything for whatever reason. He shields. I think he thought that was the other team's tire. Trans keeps him up. You lose it. So grab comes out for no reason. I understand you're trying to eat it, but the grab is not as big as it used to be. So you probably still wouldn't have gotten anybody. You grabbed absolutely nothing. The follow-up damage was there. Everything was there. It was just like I said. Everyone press Q. See, look, we can win this with tire shatter, right? You shatter this, you tire this, boom, dead, boom, dead. Now it's a, because she gets rezzed 1, 2, 3, 4, a 4v4, and they don't have her in their main tank or their best DPS.
Widow got me.
Yeah. Tire. Why did that not kill him? Is that because of trans?
We can win this with ults.
He's low.
Widow got me.
Oh, it's not enough to kill him. But trans, that was a good trans then.
Okay. Let's try some dragons.
What target are you trying to kill?
I just
With nuke. With grav. With... what's another tank hold? With hog thingy. What is your objective of using grav? To me, you use grav to use it. You use grav to press Q. Because grav's an ult that you know is really strong and it can win fights. But you don't target anybody. And here, they're so spread. Being... oh, whoops, almost fucked it up again. Being here. 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 And here. Like, grav gets no value. And you're down Ryan. And you have 2, 3, kinda. So, like, you use 3 ults there. To essentially do basically nothing. Giving them ult advantage. What I would like to see is try grav tire, not grav tire, shatter tire. It didn't work. It's a lost fight. Keep it.
use res. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's absolutely no one. You're not gonna kill the diva. At this point, you're feeding. You're gonna have to follow up damage to kill
That
it.
was bad. That was sloppy.
The grab there is either used, I think, is best used to engage on them.
No, I'm so sorry, dude. You're dead.
Widow down. I
It's
mean,
used to either
sorry.
engage on them before they engage you when they're running dive, or to say, oh, hey, thanks for coming. Drop grab on them when they dive in.
Mercy down.
Yeah, that was just a bad grab. You knew it. That was just a bad whole scenario because you said we can use ults. Q, 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 Q.
Who's she? That probably isn't.
Sorry,
possible.
Widow.
Why are you tilted? There's no point. Like, okay, so I was watching a video with Zen, right? And it's a Jane VOD. And it's him talking about necessary calls. Now, is the Widow necessary to be called one? In this case, possibly. Not necessary. So example, like if I accept a duel as Zen, and I am confident in my ability to win the duel, or I initiate a duel, then I do not say anything in comms, because by me saying something in comms, it A, clutters it, and B, should inhibit some sort of reaction from my team. If I do not think a reaction is necessary or possible, there shouldn't be any comms, right? So here, seeing that the Widow is, I'm guessing it's this blue thing, where's Waldo, there is no way, considering that Galaxy is dead, because that was your defense, that you are gonna get any help on killing Widow. A better call could be like Widow's at old spawn. That's a good one. Not calling that she's one, not arguing about she or if it was necessary, because that clutters comms. But just think, when you call someone as one, or when you call, somebody's out of position, when you call anything, if you make a call to action in the game, think, who can use my call? You go, nobody. Then don't say it. There's no point. Like, let's say Mercy with Valk is sitting right here, AFK, healing the ground. Can't do anything with it. You just say, I mean, you could say like Mercy's AFK, so but just keep in mind what calls are relevant. A more relevant call would be, where's their Genji, or Spot trying to find their Genji, or even just think about the calls that you make as you make them, because if there's no way for them to follow up on it, then
My bad.
it's not a necessary call.
Well, no one's over there to clean it up, so.
I'm just letting you know, okay?
Yep.
This is stuff that you should say for after the game. But I understand, yeah. No one is there to follow it up. However, Widow has been a thorn in your side the entire game, so I think it is necessary that rather than know that she's won, that her position.
What's it? Watch out, Broski.
Because it helps your whole team avoid her.
That was just poking me.
Had he known where Widow is, he could have positioned better. Like you said, Widow's back spawn on high ground, or whatever, old spawn on high ground. He can put his metal ass right here, with his shield poking out, so that he's not getting hit. He's getting hit. He can peek every once in a while. Supports can position better. Not okay. Resi. I don't know about this, Valk. It keeps you alive. It allows you to stall. And once Widow gets onto that high ground, it's effectively over. A good call here would have been like Widow's on that high ground. Like again, no one can act on it, so it's
Swarmable. Call.
necessary. And it's
Okay.
Anubis, are we down? We're good.
Say,
just
like,
doing some research into their team.
The other Widow's like much better.
I fail like 96 times, so don't look.
If we're playing junk, we're probably gonna play Orisa Hog.
Whatever you want to do or can do better.
What main support do you guys want? I haven't played much Brig, that's why.
I
mean, I could play
Brig's
Brig.
weird, but
I could play Brig, but then we
I
that's
can
just
play
that's
Brig.
a jank.
it's fine. What are you most comfortable playing?
6-2, so
main support
it's
wise?
probably him.
Ana, but I can play whatever.
Let's try it. Let's see
Yeah,
what
we can
works.
try it. Sure.
This would be good.
It might be a little bit rough on Truth. Truth, you're gonna have to call it for heals, okay?
I will call for heals.
Because no healer's gonna be looking out for you. So that we know where it's at.
I'm playing right over here if you guys see.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I see.
That is
Yeah, they're
the
running-
first time in the entire scrim where you said this is where I'm playing. And it's a good spot. Keep in mind, I have a Widow. And I play there when I play Ana. And Widow can see you. If she is on here, this area, she can see you back there. So keep that in mind for the future. Running that. Running this, I don't really see anything wrong with it.
Dive. I'm pulling. Oh,
Running
okay.
dive, it's a good choice there. Lucky choice.
Genji down.
Huge pick.
It's
Yeah,
Doomfist.
so if you
Genji.
play, if you push too far back as Ana, or you push too far to the right as Ana,
Genji
you
back.
can be seen from bridge.
Wait for
So
them.
it's something you
Oh,
need to
they're
keep
gonna
an
dive.
eye out
Do you
for.
have a pull?
Right side's clear.
Also, you need to be able to you need to manage
I'm
the
gonna try to pull
position.
him out.
I don't see why you've dropped down. However, saying that you dropped down and that you're relocating and you will not have heals for 10
Outside,
seconds
once
is
they
better.
push in next time.
Especially because right then they're diving you. I think they survived because of bridge.
I'm not there. I'm sorry.
Nice shot.
Mercy out. Mercy down.
I got tired.
I think we're shot Diva.
Back up to point. Back up to point. Back up to point if we can.
Lucio dead.
That's my bad. Pulled too early.
Hold backside of point.
They're diving.
Genji on me. Genji on me.
Someone's gonna come up top left. Watch out.
Genji down.
Doofus is mid.
Alright, we can push up again. Nice pick, Truth.
Diva, right side.
Thank you.
Oh. Got it. There you go.
Nice.
Leave her,
Don't
leave her.
kill. Mercy will just rest.
I am so sorry.
Mercy's just gonna
That was
res
the
it.
last bullet.
Nah,
she's not
they're
gonna
swapping to Ryan Zarya. Winston has gone.
They have a
Yeah,
Widow
Ryan's already.
again.
Ryan Zarya and now Widow.
Back
for
is
the
coming
Doomfist.
back to Widow.
Okay.
I'm gonna move to back a point because I think they're gonna expect me there. I'm using
You
ice.
might want to go right room then. It's the...
Understand the need. The need for speed. I understand the need to say all of it. And you say it in downtime, so it's not necessary. So it's fine. But I don't know, man. It doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt to let them know. You picked a good time to say what you were doing, but you know, just keep in mind. You said you're gonna be back at point, but now you're front left at point.
Yeah,
They're going top.
They're going upper. They're going
top,
upper.
top. I'm rotating.
I'm gonna tap. I'm rotating as well.
Back up on the
Okay,
point. Back
okay,
up on the
okay.
point.
What's it
We have to get that.
What did I say last game about Widow sight lines? From here. She can see all. Ana drops down and walks through the middle. Junkrat places a mine, flies through the middle in a parabolic shape, which Widows are known for hitting easier. Truth grapples over and walks through. You guys gotta play around the Widow, dude.
We have to get Widow. We have to get Widow.
Yep.
Have to. 100%. She's gonna kill us. All of us.
She's
Big
the one.
jump.
Now, I understand you guys are threatened by Widow. You got a nice little room here, if it's that scary. That takes it out. You put your bubble here. You put your people in there. Your Ana's safe. What are they gonna do? Rush in. You press fortify, and then he's dead. You press fortify.
I'm being dove.
Dove where? You're now in the open again. I'm pretty sure you got killed by Widow here, or Genji.
Right, you present.
I got the Rhino the hook. I did.
Dude, Genji's anti. Weak.
You guys are playing very open for
Is
Widow
Zarya's in my
on
backline up on our
catwalk.
stairs? Back stairs?
No, she's one.
Good.
Nice.
I'm gonna rally.
Widow's still prevalent.
Okay, so when you play Brig, you rally at the weirdest fucking times, right? So Just put on some music while I look something up here. You rally. You rally at the end of a fight while they're grouping up. It really reduces the value because now you only get, you go from getting the possibility of 1800 per 10 to 600 per 10. Her armor heals 15 armor every half second for 10 seconds. So 30 per second for 10 seconds, and everyone can have a max of 100. So if you're taking enough damage, 30 armor per second across 6 people for 10 seconds, 1800. And this, you waste 66% of your armor. A 66% waste. I can't write. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you when.
Where's the profile? Watch out.
Just last
I understand giving armor to
We
Widow.
can get back up top. We can get back
Strong.
up top.
Down. Widow down.
Nice structure.
You can't get a headshot.
Get back
Go down,
up.
go down.
Move to the side again.
Okay.
I won't be to see if she just used corner. Just heads up. Let me know if she's corner. Left side.
Gonna see.
She's
if
left side
they're
right now.
gonna
She's left side right now.
It's
Let me
okay.
get away with that again if they go left.
I'm gonna go lower. She's not expecting it real quick. Okay, she's not there.
I fucked up!
Oh no! Here, get behind my tiny shield.
We're fine, we're fine. Back up, back up, back up. Back up, point it like we did again.
I'm half. I'm 65.
You're not punished. I'm actually really upset you weren't, because in my opinion you should still have armor. But yeah. Just think 6v1, not very likely for you. And they let you leave.
No worries. I'm gonna try to jump.
She's up on the high ground now.
She got me, sorry.
That's fine, that's fine.
Armor now. You had it still. Armoring now. The fight was about to start. They jump down, means you can engage onto them
Going back.
with, like, air quote, additional healing.
Get the rank,
The armor.
Yeah,
Because I'll count it as healing, to be honest.
we
So,
lost that point. We lost that fight.
Should I stay Widow for last point?
Probably not.
Okay, switching
If
up.
anybody, can you go?
what else happened
deep-
there?
No, right now,
Lose our Widow in the beginning.
That's fine, that's fine.
Does he pin somebody? Yeah. So he pins your support. So I'm going out of position all the way over here and using your armor early. So had you had not used your armor and stayed here, because armor is really good. There's a reason why they nerf it. There's a reason why they want to like change it, and people are so fucking tilted about it. Is it's good. Armor is best used at, I think it's like 3.5, 3.5, 3.5-ish seconds before the fight is about to start. Why? Because everyone will have 100 armor by the time the fight starts, and you have 6.5 seconds of armor while the fight starts. And that's really good, right? Also, here's the thing. Bash is very good. Valk's up. So using Bash offensively is not gonna work. In my opinion, staying with the team here, or even when you pushed, having someone tell you to come back and group with team, that we need you to bash their Genji when he blades, their Rhine when he charges. It's huge. That's insane value. Bashing a Rhine? Okay, so when a Rhine charges, they go, there's a chance I could die here, but I'll get a pick. And if I don't die, I can turn around and swing on the enemy team that's collapsing on me. I'll get shatter. And if I'm not low, I'll shatter the whole enemy team. I'll get play of the game. My team will love me. I'll be called XQC and GG's. But he like with your team here, he charges in. It's fucking bashed. You not only save your healer, who has nano, which is fight winning on its own. He's also going to get a laser beam to the fucking dome, shotgun to the face, whipped to the mace to the face, antied, naded, fucking not naded, and mined. He's gone, erased, absolutely vaporized, right? Okay, that keeps you up.
Why would I start with it?
Not using it. Oh, he's bubbled though.
She got me, sorry.
That's fine, that's fine.
Save bash, save bash, save bash.
Why would I start with it?
Bash, bash.
Going back.
It's unlucky. Bash the Genji. Genji's there. Are you? You're over there. Okay. So, we see the bubble. But let's pretend for a moment they don't bubble. This is we're blue team, so I'll use blue. You're here. You have this. You have this. You have the Junkrat. And there's you. And Ana. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our Widow's dead, I think. Yeah. Because she got killed in the beginning, right? Ryan charges in. He gets bashed. He's killed. Genji pops blade, goes in, gets stuck in a trap. He's killed. Nano goes on to Dread. Pop Nano on Dread, so Dread's nanoed, right? And he kills somebody, or he pushes them off the point to create space. Or
Get the Ryan here.
instead, optimally, you're here. Ryan pushes in with bubble, kills Ana. Ana still has Dread pops ult and uses it on Ryan. Ryan puts up his shield but gets bashed by Brig, killed. Then Dread uses the leftover of his ult on the Genji, who's now dead. Mercy on their team comes in for the Valk. You're all here. You fuck her up. Now they're down 3. Widow's not an issue. They waste beat. She's not close to grab. This is a winnable fight. There's a lot of stuff that could have been done, but I felt like just like the positioning, or like for example when you used Hog ult.
Why would I start with it?
Going back.
That was bad.
Get the Ryan here.
Yeah, Ryan low, Ryan low,
Ryan
Ryan low. Yeah, we lost that point. Oh, we lost that fight. They're gonna have Shatter here, and they might have Grav.
Yeah, so just recognize. Oh, what is this? Okay, recognize what your biggest threat is, and that was Ryan. Ryan charges in. Fuck him. Just bash, nade. That comp that you're running was absolutely cancer. Hook, trap, nade, stun, sleep, anti, pull, venom mine, headshot. Like, dude. If I was that Ryan, I would never have charged in knowing that. It's unlucky he got Ana, but you can't stop that.
Coming left side.
They're gonna shatter. They're gonna shatter. They're gonna shatter. They're gonna shatter.
Truth has not played Widow. I mean, not Widow yet. Genji yet, and I think this is his first time, so it's cool.
Version Ryan?
Ryan low, Ryan low, Ryan low, Ryan low, Ryan low.
Kill on Ryan.
Hanzo left. Hanzo left.
Lucio behind.
Hanzo on point.
Dread behind you, Hanzo.
Hanzo left.
Lucio behind.
Hanzo on point.
Dread behind.
I don't know how to say other than work on your bash targeting. Because in my opinion, I would have bashed the Hanzo, hands down. I could have saved 2 people.
Behind you, Hanzo.
Yeah, bashing him instead would have probably saved 1 or 2 people. You'd be dead. And then you would be here. You could shield with Diva. Truth is coming back or is somewhere else. I don't think he died. Now they're down Hanzo and it's just Mercy and then she might even go in for res. So you can boop her away, waste her cooldown. Just think like what you want to do with the bash. Like especially because it's a really powerful stun. It's the best stun in the entire game. Is bashing her has had absolutely 0 value there. It wasn't like she was about to ult and you're like pressing it as soon as she ulted to stop the grab. Your biggest priority there is to take advantage of the targets that you can kill. Brig excels at killing 200 HP heroes. You can kill them in... You can do smack, smack, bash, smack, whip, and they're dead. Okay? He was already down 2 health bars. So you could have done smash, whip, bam. Smash, smack, stun, smack, whip, and he would have been dead. Before you bash somebody, think what is the use? Like, why are you bashing? What am I going to get out of this bash? Am I bashing to kill? Am I bashing to reposition somebody? Because if you want to reposition somebody, like for example, I'll bash a Rhine and then instantly flail him to push him to their backline, which exposes their midline and their other tank. So it can cause a lot of havoc. You can possibly get a pick, or let's say somebody pushes in. Let's say you have a full team here, and this is the beginning of the engagement. If someone pushes in here, say Rhine charges in, you can walk this way, stun him, and bash him into your team, and then he's in the middle of 6 people, and he's gone. So you can make people's positioning go from good to not favorable, or bad to absolutely terrible, with a bash and a flail. Also, you can bash to stop an ultimate, so like Hanzo ultimate is stoppable, but he's not going to use it yet. This ult is stoppable, this ult is stoppable, this ult is stoppable if you literally hit it as she does it. Ana's ult is stoppable, same thing, you have to hit it in like the 2 milliseconds as she pulls out like the where she uses her arm thing.
Come back as Hammond. Point.
I don't know if she had bubble. Huge tire.
Nice, nice.
Tire.
Actually, Hanzo would have stopped that quad kill.
Look at the run, run easy, run easy. I did.
Falling who's purple is also really helpful. Good bash on Ryan. I think it was a little risky.
Look at the ring.
It's
Right,
a
right,
good
right,
flail.
easy.
I don't know if he had stun there. I'm gonna watch you when you come out.
Nice.
Two.
Tire.
Look at the ring. Right, right, easy.
Yeah,
Right, easy.
you had
Right,
you had stun for
you shoot
sure.
off the point.
I'm back to spawn for heals.
It's a good pick.
Where's Widow? Widow
I'm
point, Widow
gonna
point.
rally. As soon as Widow dies. Alright, that's a 6 dagger.
True,
That's my bad.
Use your dash at the end of kills to finish off. If you
Gotcha.
use it during, then you have no escape.
My apologies.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not. I'm sorry. I don't.
They have
play
no more
Genji,
Widow?
but I'll do my best.
Sorry.
Yeah. Don't
should I go
use
hit spin
route
now?
at the end of a fight.
Or, no, I'm gonna
Use
get
it
played.
before the fight
Yeah, you're fine,
starts
you're fine.
so that
Stick with
you
play.
get maximum value out of your ultimate.
I just have far now.
They swapped off their
Ooh.
Widow.
Do you want me to switch off root yet?
I'm just sitting up on the left side.
They're going left side, going left side. I'm diving their supports in 3.
I'm hungry. I want some breakfast.
Ryan never
Once they
used
push in.
shatter, so.
Yeah, he
Dude,
still hasn't used
Nano
shatter. He
Blade,
still
Nano
needs to
Blade.
grab. Yeah, Nano Blade if you can.
So this is a good pick. It was a bad nano blade because I don't think Galaxy had the opportunity to use it on you.
I blade.
Dash up when you want it.
Farrah's right side.
Force out shatter and
Weird
kill.
shatter.
So I was used.
Yeah,
Bonus
Genji
blade.
Blade is one of the most terrifying ults to
Just
use
gonna
if
drop
you
off
don't
the-
use it a
so they
lot.
back off. Sorry, back.
How many diva bombs is
That
that?
was
Is that
useless.
3 this scrim that were absolutely fucking useless?
Just gonna drop.
I'm sorry, that was really mean, but why? I'm gonna drop diva bomb here so they back off. Why? Are you crit? Real quick looking. No. Why? Are they pushing in without their Rhine? Looking. No. Are you shooting it into their backline to, you know, extend the stagger, maybe get a couple kill, maybe force out an ultimate? No. You just wasted the hugest stalling ult in the game. Especially when they have Grav Dragon combo up, which you should know they do. Using that then was
So they
was
back off.
dumb.
Sorry, back.
Absolutely dumb. I bet you they were like, what the fuck was that?
Why are you wasting fucking nuke, dude?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You heard me in the background? Their main tank's dead. Why are you wasting nuke? Ask yourself, what is the point? Is the point to make sure they don't push in? They ain't gonna push in. They haven't pushed in without their main tank unless they have a number advantage at all this entire scrim. So that was a waste.
Question mark emoji?
I have ult here.
Force hanging pretty low. Zar's no bubbles.
So they back up? What do you mean? They're already out. They can't push in worth a damn, dude.
Good rush on right. Okay.
Just lost one of the best stars.
Lucio and Ryan right side.
Yeah, Ryan right side, Ryan.
Yeah, you know how far their Rhine was out of position? So your Rhine's way the fuck over here, right? You use bomb there? Yeah, you'll die, but you're gonna die anyways. You might kill him or her or him when he charges through. Like, you could have gotten a pick. I guarantee you could have had a pick.
Can't touch.
Someone else.
Also, question, what is the point of the game right now? Stall. So that you can, what? Drain the clock as long as possible. Make them use as much as possible for the chance that you may scrape out a victory here and not let them cap point 2. Or acknowledge that we will lose this, but if we stall for 30 fucking seconds, we can hold them and we have a chance to attack again. Then My next question is... She's stalling. For real? Like, is your objective to... I mean, you'll kill the Pharah, yes. But if she's killed here, you lose.
Touch. Someone has to touch. Someone has to touch.
I'm touching.
Good, good. You're stalling, you're stalling, you're stalling.
Mercy left. Mercy left.
Now
at
you can
point.
start trickling
I'm
a little
going
bit.
for her.
Just
Oh,
spread
she's
out,
buzzing.
make
Fuck.
them use. Good, Dread. Stay hidden. Don't
Hanzo's
do
asleep
anything.
on point. Hanzo's asleep on point. Dead.
He gen tied. He gen tied.
They res the Pharah anyways. Bash him away. Good.
Zarya's right side
Stall
on
for
me.
5 more seconds. Stall for 5 more seconds. Good.
Back in a second.
Good job. It was risky, but it worked. I like the stall. I don't know if you win. I think you lose here. Yeah, you're gonna lose here.
Pretty much on Lucio. Pretty much on Lucio.
Ryan low. Ryan low. Ryan low.
Pretty much on Ren.
Oh god, I'm fucked here.
Yeah. That was a good stall. Although it could have been all one done. They would have had like 20 seconds left on the clock, so this is a real game. They would have had an opportunity to attack again.
That's my bad. I let him walk all over you guys as Hanzo. I was trying to push the Widow and left.
Nah, it's fine.
Like Ana,
No,
Zen.
go.
Oh,
No.
I wanted to see this
I
again.
forget what you
What's inside?
Really run here.
I was messing around,
do.
right?
Goats?
I saw through
That's
the
what we
map.
normally run.
Goats or dive?
We
You see it?
we attempt to run dive, but then usually it fizzles out and we run.
You can.
It depends on what they have.
I usually like to run straight to point. If they have like either actually I just like running straight to point.
Okay.
That's just me though.
Ryan's first target, correct? Or
If they have a
main-
Ryan, I highly doubt they have a Ryan. Ryan's very.
It was a good stall. It was risky had they targeted the brig.
Zen,
So
what is the most likely target for first?
whoever dives us first, pretty much.
Okay.
Because
so
we're going straight to point, so they're gonna have to go on to us.
I noticed you
So
guys
whoever
like
gets on
to
us
pick a
first,
character
that's
and
who
that
we
is your
focus.
target. The game
I'm
isn't
gonna try to
static.
save DM for when they jump
Everything,
on us.
you
I'm
know,
not sure if that's
everything
gonna do
changes soon. Like if you're
Yeah,
pushing
we'll
in
see
and you
based
get like a
on-
good shot
and
on
it'll be
Hog and you see
space
him
junk,
use
it's not gonna
vape
be
and
the
he's in a
heads
bad
up.
position, fuck him, kill him.
I highly doubt they're gonna run
The
jump.
great thing about goats is there's no one character that could sit in the middle of goats and get out
Once we get past.
unless
the-
you're not
okay.
paying attention, right? So.
Alright, go ahead and do it.
Or that?
I got boot. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
We're good, we're good, we're good.
Straight to point. Straight to
Group,
point.
group,
Keep going,
group,
keep going.
group. Stay group, stay
I
group.
got
Good, good,
tossed
good,
in
good.
the air, dude.
What is second higher?
Because you're all purple because you turned your back on the Ana, which I thought was
Straight to
actually
point. Straight to
really
point. Straight to point.
funny
Keep
here,
going. Keep
right?
going.
I
Oh,
got
that is
Humongous nade,
Go ahead and do
dude. Nade their entire team.
or that.
How's it good? Bye,
I
you
got
pop
boot.
up.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep
We're
going.
good, we're good, we're good, we're good.
Straight to point. Straight to point. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
I
Oh,
got
Did he
that
get
is
tossed up in the air?
or that.
You did?
I got boot.
Wait.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep
We're
going.
good, we're good, we're good,
No,
we're
you
good.
Straight to point.
jumped
Straight to
off.
point. Keep going. Keep going.
You jumped off the wall there to there to there and then to there, right? I'll watch. Go back and go again.
Alright, go ahead and do it.
Or that.
I got boot. Keep going. Keep going. Keep
We're
going.
good, we're good, we're good, we're
Yeah,
good.
you boop in there, like. Stay here. You die because you're really far out of position.
Point. Straight to point. Keep going. Keep going.
It doesn't matter anyways. You
I
turn your
got
back
it.
on an Ana.
Tossed in the air, dude.
What is second higher? Thank you, Truth. Thank you.
I'm half, I'm half.
Progression. Oh, Ana's in here. Most sports is out of dark.
Yeah, dark. On a one. On a low. On a low. Oh, I'm the last one alive. Goodbye.
Almost kills her.
That's okay. That was just unfortunate that we got booped up like that.
Okay, now you know where they're running a
So they're
jump.
running a junk,
Okay, good.
and they're running a widow. So widow might be kind of hard for us to kill, but that's gonna be your job, Truth.
I
Okay?
can try and
I'm
fuck
gonna
with
try to
her.
take it.
No. It's Truth's job. It's Truth's job.
I'll try.
Alright.
Go. Go.
Alright.
Go main. Go main.
3, 2, 1, go.
Speed boost. Yeah. Yep. There you go. Huge.
Trapped him, trapped.
Wait.
Hog. Progression hog.
I'll try.
Alright.
Go.
Alright.
Go main, go main.
3, 2, 1, go.
Speed boost. Yeah. Yep. There you go. Huge.
Trapped him,
It's
trapped.
blocked. Increase D-mag. Fire goes around. I have no idea where you are.
Hog, rush.
But you're down.
I'll try.
Alright.
Go, 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 go.
Alright.
Go main, go main.
3, 2, 1, go.
Huge boost. Yeah, yep, there you go. Huge, 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 huge.
Trapped, I'm trapped.
Here. Why? Who's there?
Hog, rush the hog.
No one's there.
Yeah, hog, 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 hog.
Somehow clutch this
I got a
out.
point.
I think.
Alright.
No, you
We got
died.
it, we got it. Just Widow, and
No,
we're
it's
good.
4
We can go to
people.
point, we go to point here.
Huge
Two
shatter.
squishies, nice job. They're alive.
Junk, 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 because the most
Yeah,
threat.
He's half. We can push him here.
Diamond's
Oh, I
up.
got trapped.
Thank God you got trapped.
Nice.
If you guys
Fire.
wouldn't have gotten trapped, you would have been wiped.
I'll be there in like 3 or 4 seconds. I get bed spawn. I'm right behind
Yeah,
you.
just chill. We have one person bad spawn.
I'm here. You're there.
Alright, we're good.
Yeah.
Push right
Good
side,
salt
push right
fire on
side.
him, I guess.
We're gonna jump over the wall, okay? Jump over the wall.
Over the wall? Okay.
No, Widow has eyes.
It's okay, we're good. Keep going. Over the wall. Okay, around the wall, okay, that's fine. On.
Pog, dude. Straight absolute humongous play. You know where Anna's gonna position, and you go right to her.
Anna,
I
Anna,
love
Anna,
this.
Anna.
Finish on Anna. Anna dead.
Got her.
The first time this entire GOATS game that you engaged onto one target as a unit. And I love it.
I have ultimate. If we want to shatter, I can combo.
I don't have shadow,
Our Moira gets picked. Same thing with Widow. If you know they have a Widow, play safe.
shadow.
Should I just do it or
It's unfortunate.
wait for
It's
combo?
over. It's
Yeah, it's
over.
fine.
Widow's still.
Get off if you can. We're gonna die.
What you did right there tells me that you do not know your maps. When I scrimmed it to you guys a little bit ago, you guys didn't know how to get up onto top left on Volskaya. One of the biggest things that I think is your homework, well, some of the things that are your homework, communicating more effectively, taking ground when you need to take it, and when the ground is there to take, scouting, making call-outs to say, hey, this person's here, rather than saying, on me, 10 seconds after you're dead, or 10 seconds after you've been fighting them, and know your friggin' maps. Because you trying to boost out here doesn't work. There is a wall as tall as the fucking skybox here that you cannot get past. It goes this way. You're not doing it. You gotta go around. I've seen multiple times on a few maps where it's like your map knowledge isn't as strong as it should be, and that's a handicap. That's something that is learnable and easily knowable. That's a handicap that all players you play, I'll guarantee you, every single player knows that you cannot go this way, and that this is a wall here, and that's a wall that you cannot go over, and you only choice you have is to go around. The more if you have map knowledge, that's good. If you don't have, having map knowledge is mandatory, because if you don't have it, it's a handicap, and it can get you in trouble.
So I don't really like to run. We could probably switch it up at this point in time, like Truth go DPS and Sackman go DPS.
I'm trying to die. They won't kill me. All right.
Yeah, that's fine. They're just trying to stagger you. Go ahead and switch to DPS.
I got their. Okay. You want to use bomb? No bomb?
No bombs. Just go ahead and
Gotcha.
switch DPS. Same for you, Sackman.
Widow or what do you want? Widow. Tracer?
Whichever, dude. So whatever. Just whatever DPS you feel comfortable on.
Either.
Alright, we're gonna push main this time.
Widow's a good pick, but I wasn't a fan of the Pharah because of your supports. Pharah second point is really good. Almost to the point where if they have hit scan, it doesn't matter because you have so much natural cover that you can just completely block out their sightlines on you. but you're not gonna get any attention whatsoever.
Alright, we good.
They still have Widow on high ground. She has a mine there.
Alright. Boosting. 3, 2, 1, go.
She's half.
I like that you engage in at the
I
same
got
time,
I got
all as a
30,
group,
got 30.
and you do stuff together.
Can we try that? This one?
But that's where it ends.
Last time?
You don't
Oh,
pick a
nice.
target. You don't
Nice.
communicate
Anna's,
anything
left side.
Hog's on,
than
hog on.
positional stuff until the fight is
We gotta back
lost,
up.
basically.
You do? Okay.
Try to attack you.
You push in well. You
Yeah, I got you,
engage
Back
well.
out, back out, back out, all the way, all the way.
You do not engage onto anybody. And once the fight starts, it kind of goes quiet.
Sacrament's
You
coming
just
in
are
now.
just like I feel like, you know, pick a
I
target.
have shouted this fight, so it's gonna be a lot easier.
Here's one thing that you could do, especially with, you know, with goats or something, is when you play, even if you lose, like in scrims, take a target, one target, doesn't matter who it is, and everyone go on that person, no matter what. Because that'll be good practice for you guys. Because not communicating once the fight starts on who to kill, or who to damage, or you know who to put pressure on so they'll move or get out of the way, you know, is not very good.
Alright, let's go.
When are you guys on?
It's a great tire.
Owie! That hurts.
I'm gonna fall back.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I'm just gonna wait. So I'm gonna try.
So like top right of point,
Correct.
I assume.
Okay, she's on.
Yeah, there's
have
no
no
reason to
shield.
let the team know that they saw you. Right now, you should be deciding
Alright,
where
have
you're
shield.
going.
3, 2, 1, pushing in.
You'd shatter.
Killed Genji. I mean, check it. Reset
Plan to
it.
use shatter moving
Widow's
in
still,
wasn't
still
there.
top right. Widow's
It
still
just
top right.
happened.
I got that. See each other.
And after shatter happened, everyone look.
I mean, check it. Reset it.
Down.
Good.
You can't heal through shields, remember that?
Okay.
Okay, you guys get launched up. Hammer goes down. You guys are all together to begin with. Moira stays there. RNFX gets wrecked. He goes there. You go there. Where's SB? Somewhere. Other direction. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there she is. Okay. So she goes there. Where's our widow? Up here. Like you guys just scatter.
Killed Genji. I mean, check it. Reset it.
Down.
After the engage starts, you guys play free-for-all TDM. Sorry, I'll say that again. After the engage starts and you do your engagement, you play free-for-all TDM. You all are shooting your own target. You all are just like,
Widow's still top right. Widow's still top right.
I got that. See each other.
left. Actually, Carney.
You guys have no sense. And you should probably back out if you can.
Hog champ, sleep.
Yeah, we might need to run dive here actually to get rid of that widow.
Sorry.
That's all good.
Wait,
No,
we
no,
have grab now.
never mind. We're good. Never mind. We have grav. Let's keep it. I think we're gonna be fine.
Yep. I don't. Maybe there's Zen. Might have it. I'm not sure.
They cannot support.
No,
your
hogs at like 20%,
DPS.
30%. I'm out of it.
Oh, I don't know the name. I say change subwords because what else here? Fire will be God knows somewhere in this area or somewhere over here. Who knows? Who heals them? These two are operating on their own. They have no support whatsoever. So it makes it really hard for them to be aggressive or safe, to be honest. Like, they have to play really passive. In this game, playing passive like kind of fucks you up. What I would have liked to see is like a Mercy Moira or a Mercy Lucio. And for example, like when we run this on our team, It's just lucky, but I'll play Lucio because my support hero pool contains other off supports. And Andy's contains those as well, but also main supports. So that whoever plays the Moira has the ability to switch to Mercy. You know what I mean? Because sometimes Mercy is needed, and having sometimes Zen is needed, having Mercy. So between your supports, you need to figure out who can play what, communicate that to each other, and then go okay, in this scenario, I think you should play Lucio instead, because I play Mercy, and if we need to switch off main heals, switch to a different main heal to support our line better or support our DPS better, rather than losing an off support ult or having to switch I forgot where I was actually trying to go with this, but it's tough here to switch because you guys could use a Mercy, but I don't know if Galaxy plays it and SB does. So put your main healer who's gonna switch to another main healer. Like for example, Andy plays Moira, Mercy. That's a terrible. Oh, I'm gonna redo that. Plays Moira, Mercy, Ana, Zen. I play Moira, Mercy, Zen, Lucio, Brig, and Ana, but I'm not going to count that because hers is way better. So, when you look at the hero pool, when we run goats, when we run other comps, because she doesn't know how to play Lucio, my heroes that I cover are these three. If we need any of those three, I switch to them. Well, I mean, we're running goats, so we'll have a break. So if at a later point we need a break, I will. But since her, in this scenario, her job will be main support. So there is no overlap between us. We have a clear ability to switch if we need to. And the roles are set so that she knows that if she needs to switch, if we need a different healer, a different main healer, or a different utility from our main healer, that's her job. We need a different utility from our off healer, that's my job. If we want to run both main heals, I have the ability to pick it up. So, I mean, that's why I'm considered flex support. But seeing that SB is usually your main healer, I would like to see her on Moira in this circumstance, because with Galaxy, you have... I'm going to do this in yellow. Galaxy, from what I've seen, his hero pool is Moira, Ana, Zen. And SB's is Mercy, Lucio, Brig. Oh, whoops. Yoink, yoink. Ana, Zen, Mercy, Lucio, Brig. And it just is tough because for you guys to switch to have the most utility on your team, you need to switch both healers. You shouldn't have to switch both healers to support. If you wanted a Zen Mercy here, you would have to switch both healers. If you wanted a Mercy Lucio, you would have to switch both healers, because I don't think Galaxy plays Mercy, right? So you're putting yourself in a position where you're locking your roles. So preferably, I'm pretty sure, I don't know what SB's role is, but I would like it if she could pick up Moira, because even if she had those four,
the ability, and then for, I'll put that over there, for Galaxy to pick up Lucio, so that SB can switch between main healers, and if the job is to run Moira or Ana, you have that, and then she still has the ability to be off healers here. You have your main hero pool, your off healer pool, you have your main healer pool, and your off hero. But without those, you're gonna have to switch 2 supports here, or lose an ult, you know. Because yeah, Mercy Moira is really good. It just doesn't offer a lot of utility. It offers a ton of heals, but honestly, heals isn't what's gonna win this game for you. You need utility. You need the ability to enable your DPS, and enabling your DPS is gonna be done with a Mercy. And in this circumstance, you can't switch because Galaxy doesn't play Mercy, as far as I know. So just try to think in your heads before the game starts, like, okay, what are our possible support switches? So that if we have to switch those, we're already in the correct role to do so. You know, usually if I start on Zen, I will end the game in off support. Or if Andy starts on Mercy, she'll end the game in main support. Unless we make a decision, like after a round, to do so. But yeah, like the hero pool here is just like a little limiting because you can't really switch your supports effectively to enable your DPS. I think here in this circumstance, DPS that would play more around your team or were more self-sufficient and they would babysit themselves, kind of like a Tracer, would be better. I feel like Tracer would have a lot of fun in this backline because there's a lot of ult charge sitting there and there's a lot of targets for her to kill. Genji also wouldn't be bad because once a fight starts, they usually group up. But just realize that when you're playing with these 2 supports, people who play far away from your team aren't optimal. Because if they need heals, they'll have to push into your team, which removes their ability.
Oh, that's perhaps.
I really like this flank here. It was good. It takes a little bit, but you pick it up.
Yep. Waiting out the trance.
Tire behind.
I liked on the first engage how you engaged really hard onto the Ana, but then after that you completely ignored her. You didn't have a key objective pushing into this point. Like you're like, okay, we're gonna go in and use this ult. Okay.
Jump at the top left, I believe.
You know.
We will know soon.
Yeah,
got the use of sight,
he was
so
waiting
he's
for
out.
Tire, I believe.
No, he just used Tire to kill your Widow. That should be something that Truth says. So you know you can be more aggro here. Huge shatter. Follow up on it. Follow up on it. See? Okay, here's another thing. Your DPS, seeing that they're playing in like weird spots, and because they don't have support, they're forced to play in weird spots, weren't able to follow up on that. Had you had a Reaper, a Junkrat, or I don't know. Let me look. A Doomfist, a Hanzo, a McCree, a Tracer, a Mei, any of those DPS that play with the team, you could have followed up on that and gotten more value out of that shatter, but because your DPS are having to play at weird angles and play really passively because they get no healing, you aren't able to do follow-up damage.
Why haven't we grabbed?
I was trying to, well originally I tried doing it, but then you got shatter back. And then I was gonna grab that, but I got hooked as I walked in. I bubbled, booped up, and then hooked.
And there isn't any communication on ults either,
I'm gonna use it this fight.
you know?
Just can't find a good time.
Just messing around here. This is a crazy fire strike. Kills the trap.
You go left side?
But this fight, you need to use
Widow has
grab.
eyes. She's
So
top right.
also here, shield break would be really insane because you're gonna lose the shield break war. Like look at their team. 1, 2, 3, 4 people can break the shield. Nothing really. 2-ish. So you know when you're going up in Orisa, just break your shield, fucking walk in, shatter, grab, do what you need to do. Here, there's no follow up. There was no communication that you were gonna grab. So had you say, hey, like I am going to grab. Pharah, boom, kills him. Now you're up
Zen's
2.
by himself, left
And now
side.
you lost 2. And then you waste that there, even though there's enough seconds to re-engage. Questionably, if you have a Lucio, which you do. So you just wasted 2 ults there because you didn't communicate, and you wasted 1 because you just, you know, used it, you know?
10 seconds remaining.
I'm gonna skip the rest.
I don't know if he's in voice or not, but
AR. That's the whole. This is a scrim where I
Just
spend
watch
the
them while they play,
entire
you know?
time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna ask him.
Talking about Eminem.
Okay, might be running dives, so Galaxy, get ready.
Yeah. I'm gonna
out,
like,
dude.
If they're running dive, can I?
They're not gonna run dive on King's Row, dude. Like dive is notorious for not being as good as it is.
Can I go back
that's
here,
the-
or should I keep on trying to go for that pick?
They might dive you if you stay there.
That's
But
what
it's
I'm
gonna be
saying.
hard for them to dive you if you stay like behind point.
So like here?
No, right where you were. Right where you
Okay.
were.
Yeah. That's where I want to be.
If they're running dive, yeah. But just be careful because they might have a widow with that too.
I'm playing super back right now, so.
They're not running dive. They're just running in the diva.
They're running.
Oh, it's a fucking goat! It's fucking goat!
Okay, they're going into a hotel. Tell your widow.
Oh my god.
Leave.
Trap on me, Raph.
Definitely
Trap. Okay, trap in the corner. Everybody go on the fucking corner.
You guys are so panicking about goats when there's no reason to. This is the exact reason why they fuck you on this point, is because they made you panic for no reason. Like, their whole strat was just to go around the fucking point like a Mario go around fucking memeing the LA Gladiator strat. Like, what's the whole point? Like we talked about on the Paul, just fucking rotate. They go into hotel saying they're going into hotel. Truth, get the fuck out. Truth leaves, goes to statue or somewhere else. Okay, so we're going to King's Row, gents and ladies. Modes. Oh wait, yeah, there we go. Off. 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 Okay. Maps. None. AR. Start. Switch cam.
Now entering King's Row.
Cool. Okay.
Move to the beat! Come on, let's bring it together.
Okay, they push in here. You see that they're running goats, so you would back up. Give yourself more space, more time to do damage on their shields, on their tanks, so you do this. They go, yeah, fuck you, dude. We're going over here. So they go into here. The first call you should be making is they're going into hotel. They're either going to wrap around phone booth or take high ground. You see them come up here because you can, then you take high ground. So they're going to keep running, keep speed boosting all the way around here, where Truth, given the intel that you already gave him, because he wouldn't stay here if they're going to phone booth, he wouldn't stay here if they're going high ground, is fucking out over that direction. And at the same time, you guys could be literally standing right here. Right?
Raising the volume.
Right? So they move up to here. You see them in this choke. So you go, okay, what now? They go this way, you rotate that way. Literally, okay? So then they're up here, da-da-da-da-da. They're up here, they're gonna look again. They're gonna be like, okay, where are they? We don't see them. You You're right there. You literally just, and they go, okay, all right, now they're gonna be here. They have two options. Either they waste a fucking minute of their time going around that way, or they drop down this way. At which this point, you're already there, right? Okay, so you're here, like on car, yeah? You see them drop down. Either they hard engage into you, going through the open, or they go through the hotel, which you just go, okay guys, fuck you, and you just rotate around here. And then when they come out, you just you just keep rotating. Like, the longer you waste of Goat's time, the better. Like, they're stupid for doing that method because it just takes so much time, right? So they're just going, they're going, you know, they're going up here, you know, and if they were just really memeing, right, and they're just like, let's go all the way around, you would know, because it would take them forever. They're like, okay, they go down here, they drop down here. No. So then here, they really only have one option. They go through main or they go through there. And which at that point, it had taken a long time. You just set up there by car. They go, okay, da-da-da-da-da. You don't see them go main, so you're like, okay, they're going left. And they've already wasted a minute, so you just sit there. And then they're going all the way around, da-da-da. And if they're really gonna go, like, okay, and then they're here. And you're there. You can just rotate through hotel, and then they're back at the same start that they started at. There's absolutely no reason. There's absolutely no reason to. There's absolutely no reason to panic. You panic. The Widow doesn't get any intel, so she gets wrecked, gets pinned, then they regroup, drop right onto your point, right onto your head, your Mercy's out of position,
On point.
because you know that they're up here. Whoops. You know that they're up here, right? Just kite them. Put your shield here. Put your dude, and then your Mercy in the back. You have Raph. There should be no reason why he wasn't literally nading every single fucking point of their journey. He should be 50% higher here, in my opinion. So right, you're there. You should fly back through here.
On point.
You fight there. You let the break move in. All that. All of that panicking that you did for no reason caused them to win that point easy, and
got the trap off. Hell.
You just kept rotating.
On point.
Here, they wasted 40 seconds before they did anything. That strat just wastes time. It's only valuable to take Goats to high ground if you're running Orisa strat, right? And they probably run a lot of scrims where they run Orisa strat there, which is where you set up on high ground here, and that's really valuable. No, the fight's over. You guys are feeding ults. So leave. Regroup.
You got the trap off. Hell yeah.
Huge trap.
Yeah, when they're running Goats, just place the trap on top of our Ryan. Literally, will work every time.
Truth, they're gonna go after you every single time as Goats. Make it as expensive as humanly fucking possible to kill you.
So just, yeah, try to hook at the last moment and try to get.
Diva's escorted up top.
Alright, yeah, she's out. Keep poking her. She kind of did run out. I have Shatter here. I'm guaranteeing you he has Shatter.
Okay. Diva's close.
Where's Tire? Tire?
60 to 80. That was a
Tire?
Oh, he's gonna bash me! Oh, thank God.
Nice chop. Huge. Nice chop, Truth.
Diva left side, watch out.
Diva's coming back.
Dude, this guy going on a fucking quest with your Tire, dude. Where'd you... This guy fucking went up,
on high ground?
around, down,
Diva,
up
please?
the wall, down, through
Diva?
the thing.
I'm just holding the front
I mean, it worked. You got a kill, and you let Divas in your backline. She got out. That's fine. So back up.
Alright, I'm gonna tax her at Mercy, watch out.
Yeah, back up.
Taxing your Mercy. You have no heals, so
Raph,
you
too
should back
far.
up.
No. Diva's diving in here.
Diva. Oh, don't boop her, no! Okay.
Shot Broski.
I
Oh,
thought
no.
this ult wasn't gonna get a single person, but it killed
We
3.
grab, and then we.
There's. This is what's funny about this game, right? Well, I'm here. Why is it on highlighter mode? Yeah. Kills Zarya, Mercy, and Widow. Like, I understand these two, but this one? Like, the bomb went through the fucking crack in the thing? That's fucking retarded.
Can build up, chat off it.
Alright. They're gonna get to this point though.
Yeah, they're just gonna roll because they have superior ults. They just got bigger plays.
What is even this dude's spec? Sorry, I'm getting
Weirdo.
distracted.
They're pushing up really far.
They're all
Here. They
weird.
might have grabbed. They might have grabbed.
If they have grab, then
Actually, no, they
shit,
have.
I fell.
They have.
Oh,
grabbed.
I'm bad. I'm
Grab this.
reliability.
I get the Ryan in it.
Yo,
Scrim.
SB. Owie. Owie. Dead kid. Goodbye.
No, no, no. I tried to get off you.
Oh, he got the
Can't really
fucking
talk about that one, I don't know.
It's fine, you get big ult off that.
Alright, Ref. Get us a big fucking tire. We're gonna hold him, okay?
Right here.
Enormous.
Fucking
but-
scared.
Huge shatter. Nice job. I popped the armor off.
Reinhardt low? Aw.
Communicating with your Ryan to come back. Regroup to come back to trans. Would help.
Touch. There you go.
Rough. So what's really good for goats, I wasn't thinking of it at the time, but we could have swapped to Pharah.
I was about.
You could have swapped the Pharah, you could have just fucking kited them. Because goats will use a lot of their abilities to move on you, and if you just keep saying, you know what, screw you, we're just gonna move back a little bit more, move back a little bit more, then eventually they'll be good. I don't like goats on payload maps because unless you purposely all leave the payload to get the fight and then go back, you know? You had Junkrat. So Junkrat was there. I just don't think he wasn't getting any value because his positions was weird. So like you weren't getting shots on their whole team. Like if you see some junks can get their tires in like 30 seconds against fucking goats, and that's something that needed to happen. They would have switched had you gotten tires that fast, right?
We were running. It was like turning that first corner from spawn.
Yeah.
I don't even know
That's
how
rough.
I did it, and it's like you have to.
With Emma.
Go off through the hotel.
Nope.
Just don't stay
They
there.
have a widow. They have a widow.
All right. Boosting in 3,
Holding top
2,
left, team's up full.
1. Go.
Should I get an LOS? LOS?
All right. So much for the.
Trap it there.
Lucio's asleep. Lucio's asleep. Oh, never mind.
Boosting
Oh, I
in.
can't hear you guys. You guys have shield on you.
Got Mercy out of that. Super winnable. Super winnable. Quick rush on the Risa. Risa dead. Over there. Watch out, Galaxy.
Reaper up top. Widow up top. Widow up top. Play out of sight line. Play out of sight line.
Yeah, play close to wall. Close to wall. Close to wall.
I'm with you, Dread.
It's so hard to get shots. Trust.
Yeah, widow's still up there. Widow's still up there. Nice. SB. All right, we're good.
I can stay on payload if you guys want
Yeah,
to.
I want to stay on payload.
I'm gonna try to E onto to where Widow likes to be.
Watch out.
I'm shattering here. If the second Reese's thing goes down. Yep, I'm pushing up right now.
Widow's
Widow's weak. Widow's weak.
I got
Nice.
it.
I got trapped. That's fine.
All my shots on USP, sorry.
It's okay.
I'm pushing. I'm pushing.
Back out, back out, back out, back out, back out, back out, back out.
I don't know if I should go help you or no.
No, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine.
Hey, bro.
Chill. We won this fight, we won this fight. They can't push us right now.
Staying left side.
Alright, we have grab here, and we have Nano.
I'm gonna try to go for one smack dab in the middle of the team.
Alright, I have shield up.
I'll go left side. No, hug no hook. Hug no hook.
Alright, back up. He might have shatter.
Oh, that's the point. Pushing.
Oh no, he just switched. He just switched. We're good. Holy
Oh,
shit!
huge. I'm doing this. I got 2 on it. 2 on
Widow's in mid on the ground. Ooh,
We see
almost
it?
got
No
her.
communication about grabbing.
Reinhardt
Ryan's
behind.
in the back line. Ryan's in the back line. It's isolated. Always there.
So there was no follow-up, so it was a wasted
Right,
grab.
ladies and
You
gentlemen.
still
Right,
somehow
push
win
it.
this fight. Am I
You're
still
good,
going
you're
back?
good. I got Reinhardt.
I'm gonna try to go for one smacked up in the middle of the team.
Alright, I have shield up.
I'll go left side. No, hug no hook.
Alright, back up. He might have shatter.
Oh, that's the point. Pushing.
Oh no, he just switched. We're good. Holy
Oh,
shit!
huge. I'm doing this. I got 2 on it. 2 on
Widow's in mid on the ground. Ooh,
We see
almost
it?
got her.
Widow
Nice.
down.
Okay, so you were
Reinhardt,
able to
Ryan's in
pick
the back
up
line. Ryan's in the back line.
off
It's
those.
isolated. Always there.
Your tire comes out.
Right,
Lean up on the Reaper.
Alright, push up.
Oh,
Push
shit.
up. You're good. You're good. I got you.
Thank you.
Alright, push up on
There's a
Hog.
portal. It's built Ryan.
He's anti. Huge anti.
Good.
Holy shit, nice.
Sorry, I've been
Alright, I
doing
have
this for
shadow
too
this
long.
fight?
Starting to run out of
Widow's
things
on
to
the
say.
ground.
Bye, Mercy. Oh no, she's not out.
That was not.
Mercy. Die. There you go. Get Widow. I'm shattering here.
Widow's up top.
So many ults.
Mercy. Die. There you go.
We
Widow,
over
get
ulted
Widow,
there
get
a little
Widow.
bit.
Holy shit.
I've just been fucking with her the whole game.
Far top left right now.
I'm in the
I
back.
fucked my name.
On the left side.
Sorry.
Farrah's done. We're good.
I'm charging Ryan.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Huge bubble.
Get the Ryan.
Bear in the back, got res.
Oh, I fucked up.
Actually, probably good.
It's okay, it gave you all charge and it didn't give him all charge.
Yeah, true. Also, it probably was a good idea because we lost that fight.
Yep.
Trying to get back.
I think
Okay.
you should have left sooner.
True. I fucked up.
It looks like you come
Bear in the back,
into the
res.
fight.
Oh, I fucked up.
Get the Ryan.
Bear in the back, got res.
Yeah, you're down SB, Raph, and Carney. So it's a 3v5,
Oh, I fucked up.
3v4, 2v4.
Actually, probably good.
It's okay, it gave you all charge and it didn't give him all.
Yeah, you teleported in. I think that was. Like, realize when the fight's over.
All charge.
You
Yeah,
staggered here.
true. Also, it probably was a good idea because we lost that fight.
Yep.
You get
Trying to get
bullied
back,
here
trying to get
because of
back.
it.
It's all good. Alright, we
I'll
want
be
to start
back with
grab.
the
We
group
have
in a
grab next fight.
Yeah.
We have shatter.
Yeah. So you shatter and then I'll try to finish up. The Pharah's trying to hide up there.
What the fuck? Hello?
Didn't even know that was a spot.
He probably
I didn't know
has.
either. Oh god! Oh god!
He's been flank barraging you all
Are you pressed on my
game.
shield?
Where'd their
Where's Far? Do we know?
Farah go?
So be careful.
Oh, there's
There.
That's unfortunate.
Down.
Goodbye!
Wasted the shatter, unfortunately.
Backhand down.
You know about the flank shatters, right? Not the flank shatters, the flank barrages. She did it once.
Go Hanzo.
Don't fall for it.
I'll be able to get it. Yeah.
You saw the Farah fly like to the right or to your left.
Yeah,
You know,
honestly,
just
just
communicate
take
with
your
the Farah is like
Save
that's
it?
your biggest threat here. No one else.
Wait until Hanzo can get his ult.
But there's no defensive ults though. There's no defensive ults. It's an on a Mercy.
We can guarantee the win if we get Hanzo ult.
Okay.
Here's top mid.
We held Grav here for a really long time, and Raph was building his
Well done.
dragons really slowly, like almost
Right-
at
right
like
on the other side of the wall.
passive pace.
Huge!
Nice charge, except the res.
Oh, I missed the sleep.
I was reloading, sorry.
We beat, which is fine. Then we get shatter again. Shatters
made it.
again.
I don't know
Pick
who
up
I
that.
nanoed there, but it was not the
The
Ryan
right
that I wanted.
target.
Oh, no. Alright,
Lose.
back up.
Like behind me though.
Yeah, I need to use
Their
grab.
Pharah has barrage
No, we're fine.
again.
We're fine. We still have 2 minutes. We can build Hanzo ult. That's all we gotta do.
You don't see her.
Trust me. Trust me.
Alright, I'm trust, big trust, big trust.
It's gotta be a good grab though. Sorry. You
Alright,
got this, dude.
alright.
Alright, top left window. She's looking for boot. That's actually a huge
There's
sleep.
behind.
That's huge sleep. Big brain.
There you go. You learn
We can
from
still
it.
push this, we can still push this.
2 seconds. 1 second before I flanking back.
I almost have ultimate. I'm gonna try to teleport up now there's no Pharah and use it.
Ryan hasn't used Shatter yet, has he?
Yeah, yeah, it's.
Okay.
Oh, huge! Alright, this last fight, you're gonna have to use it, but we might have... No, just go ahead and use it.
Where's the far? Where's the far? Where's the far?
She's dead. She's dead.
She's dead? Okay, I thought I got hit by
Okay,
it.
I killed her when she ulted.
if you can get 2 in this grab, get 2 in this grab. 100%.
Okay, get 2.
Monstrous
Okay,
grab
excited.
here. No.
No.
I got it. Huge.
There you go, dude. This one's all about. See?
Good.
You want confirm the
Fucking
win
it.
with the grab.
Grab.
Nice,
Hog
nice.
champ.
Good game.
I'm done. Heck yeah.